Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well.
And welcome to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show here on KTAK and WYO Today. It is the nightcap of Riverton's awfully long day for myself and cameraman Connor. This is Kevin Shields live on KTAK, bringing you more Riverton basketball action. It is game 2 on day 1 of Riverton basketball. They will be facing Cheyenne South at South. As you can probably hear in the background, the pep band. Again, I am Kevin Shields, the voice of the Riverton Wolverines and Lady Wolverines basketball teams. I am joined by my fearless main guy, cameraman Connor. Cameraman Connor, in no less than 5 words, tell the people how you're doing.
Fine.
That's one. Okay, that's what we're going to get from him. And tonight's opponent is South. South is usually, on the girls' side, much like Riverton. I think Riverton has improved. I don't know if South has. South comes into this at 1-6. They lost to Bighorn. They lost to Burns. They lost to Pine Bluffs. Southeast beat them. Timnath County beat them. They defeated Prospect Ridge, Colorado. They whipped them 54-14. And then they played Pine Bluffs again on the 21st and lost 49-16. As a team, they are not very good from 3. They shoot 14%. From the field, they're only 33% overall. And free throws are no saving grace for them. The team weighs in at 37%. In fact, the best free throw shooter on the team, Caitlin Brennan, only shoots 62%. And then there's not another person who's over 50%. As far as on the boards, as far as rebounds go, they only average about 25. They give up 41. Assists, they average 7. They give up 12 of those. They turn the ball over. Not hard. For a team that's 1-6, turnovers has not been their bugaboo in games. They're only averaging about, that was fouls. They only have 14 fouls a game. Turnovers, they're giving up they're causing 19.6. They're giving up 18.2. So this could be an interesting game, and we expect it will be. We're sorry for the abbreviated Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show, but part of that has to do with games all day. And when we got here, all the tables were taken. Someone had to tear down. On the Ranger keys of the game, it's going to be really simple, is take care of the basketball. This is a team who, even in some of the leaner years for the Lady Wolverines, that they have been able to beat, and at times beat them fairly handily. And this is the groundwork has been laid, and this team, I think, should come away with it. They're still kind of getting used to the difference between Tatum Tyra being in or not, but I think that goes away tonight. Bosika has just performed extremely well for her age and for the situation she was thrust into. as one of the starters. What they can't do is give up easy baskets to turn the ball over. Of course, Thunder Basin and Lady Bolts defeated the Lady Wolverines 51-15 earlier today. And there's only about 2 minutes and 45 seconds till tip-off. And when we return, we will bring you the Sutherland's starting lineups here on KTAK and WYO Today.
It's about the things that matter: your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today, bringing you another game of Riverton basketball. The starting lineups first for the home team, which would be the South Lady Bison. They are coached by Coach Epler. Again, 1-6 coming into this. And the starters for them will be number 2, Lawson Quist, number 10, Maddie Morales, number 14, Michaela McGlory, number 15, Charlie Mellish, and number 21, Caitlin Brennan. For your Riverton Wolverines, it will be very familiar, as you would mightily expect. It'll be number 2, Carson Vosica, number 4, Rylan Brown, number 11, Talon Leesburg, number 22, Lexi Taylor, and number 23, Timbri Mathill. They are, of course, the Lady Wolverines, coached by Coach Bosner. And we're going to get right to it in just a minute. We'll be right back here with the tip-off on WYO Today.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
And welcome back. And I'm going to try and get rid of that IA symbol for you guys. Okay, we will get rid of that on the live stream at a commercial break. Tip is won by Riverton. Leesburg on the baseline goes back up to Brown. Brown to Mathill on the left. Dribbles top of the key, gets it to Vosik at the free throw line. Over to Leesburg on the right wing. Inside to Vosik as she turns, fires, no good. Rebound by the Lady Bison. Riverton will be going right to left on your radio dial, and they're in their white with red and black trim. Shot is by number 2, Quist. She misses. It does go out of bounds. Last touched by Riverton. Inbound is to McClory. She has to dish it out well past three-point line to Morales, and she hands it off to Quist, who will set up the play. Looking to drive in, Morales with a shot, no good. Rebound by Rylan Brown of Riverton, and she tries to get it to Leesburg. Leesburg can't control it. She pats her chest saying, my bad, and it goes out of bounds for turnover number 1 against the Lady Wolverines. 7:04 to play in the first here from South Gymnasium, Bison Gymnasium. The Fighting Bison, as they like to refer to themselves. They inbound, now they swing it down to the corner. 3 is put up by Brennan. She misses. Rebound by Brown again. Brown this time will take it herself. Crosses center court. Goes down to Timbri Mathill, who makes a move in, and she's going to get hammered. On the ground, it'll be the first team foul against the South Lady Bison. It is against number 20. Whoa, what number? I'm looking for player and foul. I don't see it. Turnaround is put up and good by Vosik off the inbounds. And Riverton has their first, well, the only lead of the game so far, 2-0. It was against 23, was fouled. Don't know who it was against, though. Stolen away by Leesburg as they cross midcourt. She gets it to Mathill. Mathill drives in, puts it up, no good. Trying to get her own rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. It will go over to the Lady Bison. Oh, I see where they have a spot on the scoreboard for the player in the foul. I don't know who that was against. I thought he said 2-3. It's got to be either 2 or 1. He used both hands. So we're going to guess for a moment that it's against Brennan. The foul earlier. Bison get it down to Brennan on the baseline. She's stuck at three-point line, has to dish out to Quist. Quist drives in, puts up a runner, no good. Rebound, gets her own rebound. Almost has it stripped away, but gains control of it towards midcourt. Goes over to Brennan. Brennan almost loses it. Kicks out to Morales, now back up top to Quist. Quist over to Mellish and back up to Quist. And now they're just probing. This Riverton zone is packed in tight. 3 is airballed by Brennan. And rebound is the Lady Wolverines. Leesburg looking to push the action. South gets back in time defensively. Goes to Brown. Both of them playing a zone. 2-3 zone by South. Back up top to Brown. Brown over to Taylor, out to Leesburg. She's on the wing. Now back up top to Brown. Over to Leesburg on the right wing, back up top to Brown. The thing is, you got to shoot over a zone, and neither of these teams is overly proficient at it from deep. They go inside, now out to Timbri Mathill on the high block. She makes one miss, and she puts it up, no good. And it will go out of bounds off of her as she missed the rim. Checking in is Lunsford for South. Riverton will stick with its starters for now. 5:18 to go. Riverton in the first. Riverton up 2-0. Morales has a pass stolen. Leesburg, they've got numbers to Brown. Back to Leesburg, puts it up and good. 4-0 in favor of Riverton. Riverton extending the zone into that zone trap they like to use. They're going to go down low. They're going to try and get it to Morales. She puts up a shot, no good on the rebound. We have a foul. It is against number 2. That is Quist. That'll be the team second, her first. No, excuse me. It was against Riverton, number 2, Vosica. They say a shooting foul. It will send number 21 to the line. Looking for the first points of the day by South, and she misses the first one. Too strong off the back iron. Okay, we've got all sorts of touch it. Touch it again. Again. Okay. Okay, we've got all sorts of issues going on with our camera at the moment. We will get that fixed for you here momentarily. She missed the second one, gets to Leesburg, does Riverton, trying to move quickly. She misses a 3. Fast break, Quist puts it up. Morales puts it up, no good. Rebound by Riverton. Vosica trying to lead the way. She gets it to Mathill. Back up to Ryland Brown. Brown over to Leesburg. Leesburg to Brown. Inside to Taylor. Taylor turns, fires, no good. Rebound by South. Looking to break. Long pass outlet to Morales. She gets stuck, has to get it to Brennan. Brennan puts up a shot, in and out, no good. Brennan now 0 for 3 from the field. Leesburg brings it over the timeline. Goes to Mathill on the near corner. She's trapped. She splits it, and there's going to be a foul, hip check basically. Against, let's see which number. It could be either or. Number 10, that is Morales. That's her first. Team second. Taylor will inbound to her right of the basket. And they do that little jump thing they like with Tatum so much. Vosica misses, and in the attempt to get the rebound, Taylor is going to go over the back. That'll be her first foul. Team second. Now they got the foul and player number up and running, so we'll be able to pay attention to that one. Going to the left side is South to Brennan. They look to go cross court to Johnson, who checked in, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by, no one seems to make one call. They're finally going to call it for South. Inbound is taken away, stolen by Riverton's Lexi Taylor, and Leesburg will quickly bring it into the front court. They just threw it right to her, just not high enough to get over her. To Brown on the baseline far side, back out to Leesburg. Leesburg into Taylor, and I think they may get a 3-second. No, they're going to get a timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back here on KTAK.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule.
And welcome back, and we still got some work to do on that camera. We do apologize. This has just popped up suddenly. It may be something we have to fix tonight, although it's really not blocking anything now. So inbound, Leesburg has it up around midcourt. She goes to Taylor. Taylor's going to be able to run in. That's Timbery Mathill, running in. And she is going to get fouled. It's just going to say if they were shooting or not. Foul is against number 2. That is Quist. That is her first, team third. on the inbound, swiped away. Johnson unable to save it for South, and it'll stay with the Riverton Lady Wolverines. 3:11 to go in the first quarter. It is 4-0. Trying to see if we got any subs in yet. We do not. Inbound winds up with Rylan Brown. They get Taylor open. She's going to try a three. No good. Rebound by Mathill. Mathill puts it up and one. That was against 33. That's who it was against, not 21 earlier. So I think that is her second. It's team fourth. Mathill going to try and complete the old-fashioned three-point play. It's up and good. So 7-0. They quickly come up court. They get to Morales. 18-foot jumper is short. And it goes out of bounds. It will go over to the Lady Wolverines. 2:46 to play. Inbounded in, and Riverton, after a little bit of token pressure by South, will bring it over the timeline. Brown to Leesburg on the left. Near side. Goes over to Taylor. She's going to try a three again. She banks it in. Good. 10-0 in favor of the Lady Wolverines. Quickly trying to get inside. Leesburg slaps it away. It'll go out of bounds off her. Checking in before the inbounds will be Aspen Gordon for Riverton, her first action tonight. And Brennan will come back in, this time for McClory. Throw in is to Johnson. Johnson's going to lose it as she tried to get to Quist. Quist unable to contain it, and it'll be turnover number 3 against the South Lady Bison. Leesburg, a little bit of token pressure, gets it to Vosika. Vosika to Gordon. Back all the way around up top to Leesburg for 3, no good. Rebound is taken by Vosika. She leaves it short, gets it again, and good. Carson Vosika now with 4 and some good offensive rebounding. 12-0. Quickly bringing up is Morales. She's going to shoot it. It's not even going to reach it. And we're going to have a whistle. And it's going to be against Riverton, it looks like. Nope, they're just going to say Riverton stepped out of bounds. So between quarters here in about a minute and a half, we will fix the screen. I had to look it up. And quickly off the inbounds, they funnel it inside to Brennan, and she scores their first buckets of the night. 12-2 with 1:21 left in the first. Pressing is South. Leesburg about to dribble into a trap. Gets it to Taylor, and she is fouled. Another hit, this time by Brennan. And sometimes they're putting it up on the board. Sometimes they're not. There we go. So it was against 33, that first foul. That's 21's first. But it's 5 fouls. It's 5 fouls. Refs lost track of it. And it should be a shooting. So Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2. She has 3 points on the night. Shot is on its way, and it's no good, just a little too hard off the back iron. One more to come as Johnson comes out, and I think they have, they put in Lunsford back in, so they have their starters now, I think. Second one on its way. It's good. 4 points now for Taylor, and it's 13-2. Lady Wolverines. Quickly up. They love to get up quick and get Morales off it. Now she's 0 for 6. Rebound by Riverton's Timbry Mathill. Mathill to Leesburg. That play's just not working. They've done it countless times now. Well, about 5 of those 6 shots. Going to Gordon on the near baseline. She's going to dribble to the free throw line. Gets it to Leesburg. Leesburg over to Brown. Brown to Taylor. Back out to Leesburg. She thought about it, couldn't control the pass quick enough. Cross court to Leesburg, to Mathill. Mathill drives in, puts it up off the backboard, no good. Rebound by the Lady Bison with 27 seconds left. They quickly get it to Morales. She drives in, puts it up and good. There it will work. Not once the defense is set. 15 seconds left. Leesburg to Brown to Gordon. Gordon to Mathill. Mathill drives in, too hard. Off the back glass, no good. 5 seconds left. Bringing it up, they're going to quickly get it to McClory. She gets to Morales, puts it up, no good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll be right back with the second quarter. It's 13-4. Riverton Lady Wolverines on top over South on KTAK and Wire Today.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
And we took care of that. Now we have to just take care of the date and time next, and we'll be good to go. And we are back here. Ball will start with the Lady Bison. And they trail our Riverton Wolverines 13-4. Inbound is to Quist. She drives in, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound was by number 15. That's Mellish, no good. And Riverton comes away with it. Brown bringing it up. Gives it to Leesburg. Leesburg's going to kind of eye everything. It is what you'd expect. Vosica, Mathill, Leesburg, Brown, and Taylor. In fact, not going to the bench very much at all. And we have a foul against number 2. That is Quist. That is her second. Team first of the second quarter. There'll be dead ball out of bounds on the far side. They get it to Taylor. Taylor Mathill. Mathill from 18 feet, too hard. It's going to go out of bounds. Last off of South as Brown fought with the Lady Bison for the rebound. Inbound is going to be tipped by Quist and go out of bounds, so it'll stay with Riverton. Inbound, Mathill has it. She's going to dribble all the way around the horn. Now she's kind of stuck, tries to get it to Vosica, and it's taken away. Second turnover of the night against Riverton. Looking to break, they pass it up to McClory, and it's intercepted by Taylor Leesburg as she tried to get it to Morales. Quickly to Brown. Brown in the front court. Looks at Leesburg. Long three, no good. Rebound by the Lady Bison. They've got numbers. They go to Morales on that side again. She misses again. And it's taken away by Riverton's Lexi Taylor. Taylor to Leesburg. Leesburg trying to get to Vosika. She threw it right to Mellish. And they'll look to break. Morales coming all the way in. And a hard foul by Lexi Taylor, but made her earn it. I will say that. There was no intention there going for the block, but the body make her earn it anyway. And unfortunately, though, Morales kind of landed face first on the ground. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. The referee signaled for the coaching staff or trainer, and then she didn't want it. We've got a timeout on the floor. We're not going to do any music into it because it's a full timeout. We're going to take it and try and fix this date thing on the screen. We'll be right back here on KTAK and WYO Today. 13-4, Riverton on top.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Hey, and there we go. Welcome back to 93.9 KTAK. For our live streamers, we've now got the camera basically went back to default. And we got that all squared away to the settings we like to give you the best view possible. After the hard foul, Morales will go to the line to shoot 2. And it got really quiet. On the season, she's 36%. She misses the first one. A little too hard off the back iron. The interesting part is Morales is not their leading scorer, and she has taken all the shots for the most part. Brennan she's taken 4. Morales is taking a boatload. In and out, no good. That hurts to miss a free throw that way, and it goes out of bounds on the rebound attempt. Last touched by the Lady Bison with 6:08 left in the half. Inbound is stolen away by Quist. They go inside. Leesburg able to slap it away and go out of bounds off of her. So I will tell you what, South does not shy away from the jalapenos. A young lady just walked by with some nachos, and I'm telling you, there's like 40 of them, and it's just your typical concession nachos. Inbound up top to Brennan. Brennan to Morales on the baseline. She pump fake and then gets it back out to Brennan for 3. No good, air ball. It'll go out of bounds. Off the air ball. Last touched, of course, by Brennan. Brennan is their leading scorer with just shy of 10. Leesburg trying to bring it up. Shakes Morales. They're looking to trap. She gets it to Rylan Brown. Brown up top to Mathil. Mathil to Brown on the post. Brown turns around, a little hook, good. Rylan Brown with her first 2 points of the game and the first 2 points of the second quarter for anybody. Quist brings it up. They go to Morales. Morales out to Brennan. Thought about it. She's now trapped. She goes baseline, gets in more trouble, and now she's finally able to get it out. Nope. Timry Mathil's going to intercept that pass. 5th turnover of the day against South. Brown will bring it up into the front court. I will give South one credit on these turnovers and steals, is they do get back on defense quite quickly. And stolen away, Taylor had brought it down. It'll be a jump ball. It will remain with Riverton. The possession error, the worst thing since peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. I usually get a rebuttal from my co-host here. I did not this time. Inbound is to Rylan Brown. She's up around what I call the volleyball line. Maybe Leanne can text me exactly what that midline is, kind of towards midcourt. Gets into Taylor. Taylor turns, spins, puts it up good. Taylor now with 6, and the lead balloons to 17-4. Quist to Brennan on the left side. Brennan cross court, intercepted by Taylor Leesburg. Leesburg has Mathill with her, goes to her, and they got back, and Mathill trying to get back to Leesburg is going to turn it over. Quist looking to go coast to coast. No, out to Morales for 3. No good. Rebound by Taylor. And we almost had a small disaster. Well, it would have been a big disaster. If you're wondering, that was not an earthquake. Cameraman Connor decided to almost knock the camera over. What? Oh, come on, banter back and forth. Inbound is going to go out of bounds, last touched by Riverton. Of course, those of you who remember, 3 years ago, is me and Travis Gumpton at the, here at South, and I nearly broke a table. It caused everything. Well, we won on a 3, last second 3. We weren't playing South, though. It was someone else that night or that afternoon. Long pass after the inbounds is intended for Mathill. Go over the baseline on the far end of the court, and it will be turnover number 6. So they start out well, did Riverton, getting a little sloppy here. Sometimes that can happen when you have a big lead. Aspen Gordon coming in for her first action in this second quarter. And that's as deep as Coach Bosner's gone on the bench so far today in this game. 3:44 left, almost intercepted by Vosica, was intended for Morales. It'll go out of bounds and stay with the Lady Bison. .21 will inbound Brennan. They're doing a stacked play. It looks like Lunsford and Johnson both have checked in for them. Inbound is completed, and they'll hand it to Morales. Morales to Quist. Quist drives towards the free throw line, looking underneath for Lunsford. She turns. That's up and down, and that is a walk, and that is turnover number 7 against Lady Bison. I think she wanted to shoot, but credit Timbri Mathill. Great defense there, held her ground, standing straight up and down, so no foul could be called. Inbound is to Brown, to Leesburg. They were trying to set up a trapping press, and now they've got problems. They get to Vosica. She puts it up. No good. Puts it up again. No good. Aspen Gordon gets the rebound, and we're going to have a foul. Vosica with 2 misses, doing very good, keeping her hands up, getting the rebound, and the foul is going against number 33. That is Lunsford. That is her second, team second. Inbound is to Vosica in the paint, and she gets stripped away before she can get a shot up. And Morales will go coast to coast and hit it. 17-6 now. Favor of Riverton, 2:59 to play. And I think, yeah, okay. I was about to say I thought maybe that Brown went out, but she was helped. The foul pushing her out of bounds there, she brought it over midcourt, was Morales. That is her second, team third. Gordon inbounds to Leesburg. Leesburg to Mathill. She wants a 3. She's got it wide open. She takes it, misses. Rebound by Taylor Leesburg, who will now drive into the paint. Up and under Gordon, and good. Beautiful pass and beautiful shot by Taylor Leesburg, and Gordon is 19-6. They get to Morales. She wants a 3 again. No good. Rebound by Riverton. Leesburg will bring it up. Goes cross court to Brown on the far side. 2:20 to play in the half. And we're going to get a hand check by Quest. You can't do that. They're calling this decently tight. That is her third, team fourth. They'll immediately take her out as Mellish will come back in. Vosica will come out, and let's see who's coming in for her. It's going to be Taylor coming back in, it looks like. Not a very deep bench tonight. Leesburg with it. Underneath the Mathill. Mathill puts it up. No good. Rebound by Taylor. Up and good. Riverton crashing the boards tonight, quickly trying to run it, and Gordon is going to step in front of a mistimed pass and went over off a shoulder and intercepted. 8th turnover of the night against South. Minute 48 to go. Riverton brings it up. Mathill with it, has it stripped away and just kind of wasn't going after it really hardcore. And number 14, McClory was. Fortunately for Riverton, it's going to go off of McClory and out of bounds, but not a lot of urgency there on that loose ball. And Vosika is now coming back in. She's going to come in for Mathill, actually. Coach is asking if she's okay because, like me, probably I was kind of shocked by the effort there. It did look like maybe something, maybe just a little poke, a little pinch, a little bump that hit the wrong spot, hit the funny bone, whatnot, because Mathill's usually 100% effort all the time, and I think that's what Coach Bosner was asking. Brown with it, drives in the free throw line, gets stuck, out to Leesburg for 3. Bang! Taylor Leesburg from downtown. She now has 5, and the lead is 24-6. Intercepted by Taylor as they brought it off over the half-court line. Taylor's going to get it stripped away, and it was a good effort. You got to give credit where credit's due to Johnson to not give up on the play. She was the intended pass recipient, but unable to stop her momentum, and she left the ball inbounds, but then touched it while she was out of bounds. So inbounding on their own baseline, they go inside to Vosika, puts it up, no good. Taylor with the rebound, up, no good, but a foul. Touch it. Hold on. It'll be fine. Give it just a second. It reset, so as I told the people, we gotta. First one is up and good by Taylor. She was fouled by. They take it off the screen so quick. I did not catch who the foul was on. We'll catch up with that. Second one is on its way. It looks too hard, is too hard. Rebound by South. And it's going to go out of bounds as they try to go under the post quickly. South may want to slow things down. And just be a little more, what's the word, deliberate. As they look to inbound it there, it's going to go over Morales' head, and that'll be turnover number 9 on the day. Inbound by Riverton. Vosika with it, half court. She's going to step into a 3, no good. Rebound by Morales of South, 50 seconds left in the half. She quickly gets up to Brennan, and she's going to try. No, double dribble is what they're going to call. So Riverton brings it over, 40 seconds left. Rylan Brown with it, over to Gordon. Gordon into Vosika at the free throw line. She's going to shoot a jumper from 15, no good. Rebound by South with 28 seconds left. Bringing it up quickly is Brennan, and she's going to get blocked by Taylin Leesburg. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Taylin of Riverton with 18.9 seconds left. They've outscored so far with only 18.9 seconds left. They have outscored them 12-2 this quarter. Brennan will inbound to Quest. Extended zone by Riverton. 11 seconds left. Quist with it on the far side towards half court. They're going to look to get it to Lunsford. Lunsford from 19, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Riverton on the rebound attempt as it was airballed with 2.1 seconds left. And they're going to look to get in McClory, so I'd expect she's an option on this play. I don't think it's hidden very well, in other words. Inbound, they're trying the same thing to McClory, no good. Same thing that Riverton tries, and that will be the half. So as we go into the United States Marine Corps halftime show, Riverton playing extremely well, up 25-6. We'll be back in a few minutes with the USMC halftime show here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today Media.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapaho Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on WYO Today Media. At the half, it is Riverton Lady Wolverines 25 and the South Lady Bison 6. Riverton outscoring the Lady Bisons 13-4 in the first quarter, 12-2 in the second. As we go to the Ranger Printers scorebook, leading the South Lady Bison is Morales with 4 points. She has 2 of 13 from the field. And Brennan, their leading scorer by average, has 2. She is 1 of 4. For Riverton, it's been a very concerted team effort, but you very much have to look at Lexi Taylor leading all scorers with 9. Taylor Leesburg behind her with 5. Carson Vosica with 4. Timbry Mathill with 3. And then Rylan Brown and Aspen Gordon each with 2. As far as turnovers go, it kind of started getting a little bit sloppy in the second quarter for Riverton, but they got that back under control. They have 7 turnovers compared to 10 for the South Lady Bison. Riverton only has been called for 2 fouls, both in the first quarter, so nobody in foul trouble there. For South, a little bit more disparaging as Quist, the point guard, has 3. Morales, who is seemingly who they're scheming everything for, has 2. And Lunsford has 2. The ones for Riverton is just 1 for Vosica and 1 for Taylor. Well, we are going to pay a few extra bills here. That's going to do it for the United States Marine Corps halftime show. The few, the proud, the many, the Marines, and we thank them not only for sponsoring halftime, but also for everything they do, and all military service members for all that they do. There's 3:30 left in half. We'll be right back, and it'll be time for the third quarter here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
Tell them it's on now. Stand up when you fall down. Competition get.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
And welcome back to the second half here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK. Riverton with a commanding lead right now, 25-6. Lady Wolverines over the Lady Bison. For Riverton, it would be, starting the third quarter, be who you expect. Taylor, Timbery Mathil, Carson Vosica, Talon Leesburg, and Rylan Brown. And it will be McClory, Mellish, Morales, Quist, and Brennan for the South Lady Bison. Inbound to Quist. Riverton will be now going left to right on your radio dial. Quist up top, passes out to Brennan. Brennan, an open look at three, leaves it well short. Rebound by Riverton. Brown will not push any advantage as South, once again, as I said, the one credit I'm going to give them is they do get back very quickly. Almost gets a steal there. They do get a steal. And it's stolen right back by Timbery Mathil. And then stolen right back by Quest. And we're going to get, I think, Rylan Brown with a foul here. Yes, we do. That'll be her first, team first of the third quarter. Inbound is to Quest. She'll get it over to Morales, back to Quist on the left of top of the key. She'll drive in, gives it to Brennan. Brennan trying the extra pass, trying to get the Mellish. It's intercepted by Leesburg, who passes it well out, and Timbery Mathil can't get to it. So they're going to turn it right back over, and they went from 7 to 10 turnovers just like that, did Riverton. 3 turnovers per team in the second half, and we're a minute and 5 seconds into it. Quest to Morales on the right, top to the right side, top of the key. Back to Quest. She looks inside, and I think they're going to get Leesburg. They were trying to feed McClory, and I think that Talon just got a little too much of her with the hips. It is her first foul, team second of the third. Be inbounds to the left of their own basket for the South Lady Bison. They attempt the same thing. They get into Brennan. Brennan misses. Same thing that Riverton tries to do. Will go out of bounds on the rebound attempt. Last touch by South. Inbound is to Leesburg. Bit of token pressure. Are they going to set up a trap here? They're in man. Long pass to Vosica. Vosica's going to drive it into the baseline. 10-foot jumper, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds this time off of Riverton. 6:31 left in the third. We're knotted up at the halftime, or not knotted up. We're still at the halftime score, 25-6. Lady Wolverines to Morales as they cross midcourt. Hands it to Brennan. Brennan looking to spin in, puts up a 10-footer, no good. Rebound is by Mellish, but then she's tied up. It will be a jump ball, and it will go over to the Lady Wolverines. Now, I like hot dogs, Connor, and I like cheese on hot dogs, but one of the worst things, like the possession arrow, the cheese that's in the middle of the hot dog. Unless it's at a certain convenience store, it's the cheddar wurst. That's delicious. Brown brings it over to Mathil towards the baseline. Mathil looking to drive into the paint and loses control of it. And that'll be the 11th turnover South with 12, Riverton with 11, 5:59 to play in the third. Inbound is to Quist. Bring it up and over midcourt. Goes to Morales, back to Quist. Quist to Morales. She thought about a three, thought better of it. Gets it to Quist, who will shoot the three, no good. Rebound is by Quist herself. She'll drive in, dishes out to Brennan, and we're going to get a foul against Ryland Brown quickly with 2 here in the second half. Team third. Aspen Gordon now coming in. She will come in for Brown with 5:34 to play in the third. I am expecting more people to show up as we get on later. Inbound is to Quist, goes to Mellish, back to Quist. A long three that is well short, and that's been kind of the night for South. Goes out of bounds. He said, one referee is saying, okay, now here's the funny part about this. The referee standing right next to him says the three-point shot and didn't say it was blocked. The referee on the complete other side of the court made the call. Inbound, they're going to swing it around the horn to Brennan. She's going to shoot a three, good. $25-9 now in favor of Riverton. Taylor with it as it comes across half court, hands it to Mathill. Mathill to Leesburg. 5 minutes to go, and we have a 3-second call against Vosica. So now 12 turnovers apiece. Coach Bosner is asking some questions, but it's a count. I mean, not a whole lot you can really try and get a word in on that. Quest underneath to Brennan. Brennan puts it up, good. You might see a timeout here by Coach, even though it's 25-11. Don't want to let a home team get on a run. Leesburg brings it over, hands it to Mathill. Mathill, top of the key, underneath for Taylor, and she loses control of it. And Taylor, or Mathill, one of the two is going to get called for a push. It is against 22. It is Taylor. It's her second, team fourth. So now they'll be shooting free throws as well. Taylor will come out. Coming in for her will be Kimber Mathill, her first action of the evening. And only the second bench player to see any action in this game. Brennan with it. Gets it stolen by Timbry Mathill. She was just waiting on that. And Mathill, Coach Bosner is wanting the push, and he finally gets it. I don't blame him. It seems kind of weird. Foul is against Mellish. It's her first, team first of the third. Aspen signaling for more people to come down there because they were setting up the press. Inbounds it to Leesburg, and they fall basically completely out of it. Leesburg hands it to Mathill. Mathill picks up a dribble at the top of the key. Goes to Gordon. Out to Kimber Mathill. She drives in. Picks up a dribble at the high post and then throws it away. Morales trying to go all the way, and she's pickpocketed by Taylor Leesburg. Both of them now with 14 turnovers. To Gordon. Gordon looking to drive out to Leesburg. She's going to shoot the three. No good. Follows it up. Tries to get her own rebound. Does. Out to Kimber Mathill, who puts it up. No, that's Vosica. Puts it up. No good. Rebound by Aspen Gordon. Puts it up. No good. And rebound by South. And they got a break going. And good job by Taylor Leesburg to get back as Morales had gone on the run in a big way. Hail Mary type pass, and she was able to get back and keep her from going for it. They get Morales inside of 8 feet, puts it up, no good. And Riverton comes away with it. 3:05 left in the third. Riverton has not scored a point in the third quarter. Leesburg to Mathill. Vosica with the screen. And Mathill tried to feed Vosica on the pick and roll there, and she just waited too long for it. Intercepted by South. And Timbry Mathill going to show the typical great effort of her getting back as they look to get to Brennan for an easy layup, and she strips it away and sends it over the baseline out of bounds with 2:43 left in the third. Checking in will be Lyric Gay, her first action of the evening for the Lady Bison, and a number 25, Johnson, will come back in. Taylor comes out. Going in is, trying to see who went in, number 24. I really need to get a name on her. And it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds off of Riverton. Inbound, they get into Brennan deep, and she puts it up no good. Rebound by Gordon, gets it Leesburg, goes up to Kimber Mathill. Kimber Mathill back to Leesburg. Leesburg now going to back all the way out towards half court, reset the play. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Bosner. Comes with 2:09 left in the third, 25-11. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
And welcome back. 25-11 after the timeout, 2:09 left in the third. Riverton with a 14-point lead, but the concern for, I think, Coach Bosner is they've been outscored 5-0 here. Inbound is a 24, and she's going to lose control of it. And they've added 9 turnovers, and looking to drive in and put up a 2, and they're going to call her for the walk. That is McClory. That's why you want a jump stop there. So Gordon will inbound it. Riverton's offense, you really can't even say they've gone cold. They've only put up 4 shots. To 24 inside to Gordon. Gordon looks to put it up, and good. Aspen Gordon now with 4 points on the day, and she scores the first bucket for Riverton of the half. Extends the lead to 27-11. Like a 1-3-1 zone here by Riverton. Quist to Brennan. Brennan from the baseline, 15-footer, no good. Rebound is fought for by Vosica and other Wolverines, and unfortunately comes away to South as they just kind of, nobody grabbed a hold of it. As they try and work their offense, they're going to throw it around the horn, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Coming back into the game is Timbry Mathill and Ryland Brown. They'll join Leesburg, Vosica, and Aspen Gordon. Inbound is to Quist. Quist turns, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Vosica. Gets to Leesburg, going to Brown as she crosses the timeline. Brown looking to drive to the right to Leesburg on the baseline. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound by South. They'll look to push the matter. Johnson going baseline, now has to kick it out. Three-pointer on the way, good by McClory. She has her first points of the day. 27-14, 13-point game. And we're going to get a foul. Leesburg was coming over the timeline trying to pass to Brown. Foul is going to go against 14, McClory, who just hit the 3. That'll be her first, team second of the quarter. Inbound is to Mathil. She goes baseline, shoots an 8-footer, no good. Rebound attempt is going to be fought for and go out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Wolverines with 34.0 flat. So 34 seconds flat left in the third. 13-point lead for Riverton. Goes into Gay. Gay turns around, gets it to McClory. McClory puts it up, misses everything. Rebound is by Mathil to Gordon. 20 seconds left to Leesburg. Not a great passer, almost hit her on the ankles. Over to Brown with 13 seconds left. 11 seconds left, back to Leesburg. Looking for Brown. Brown is going to try and throw it over to Gordon, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds with 6.5 seconds left. Inbound is to Vosika. She puts it up, no good. Rebound by Mathil. Mathil turns, 1 second left, puts it up, no good. They're going to say she traveled. Won't be a turnover because she didn't lose it, but didn't go turned over. So at the end of 3, we go to the fourth. Riverton up 13. We'll be right back here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
And welcome back. It's fourth quarter time in the ladies' game. Lady Wolverines on top, 27-14 over the Lady Bison of South. South will, of course, start with the ball to start the fourth quarter. It'll be Morales, Quist, McClory, Mellish, and Brennan. For Riverton, it'll be Vosika, Leesburg, Brown, Mathil, and Aspen Gordon. Going inside, they're going to get it stripped away. Leesburg comes away with it. Now with 16 turnovers on the day for South. They get inside to Vosika. Vosika puts one up, and what good body control there. She was fouled as she went up and able to still get a shot up. Foul is against Quist. That's going to be her fourth. Team first of the fourth quarter. But it will send Vosika to the line. She has 4 on the day, looking for her first points of the second half. First one is on its way, high arcing, hits every bit of rim and then falls in. Just a beautiful English shot there. Free throw form like you'd want it to be. Gordon will come out now, and Lexi Taylor will come back in. Second one left short, and Vosika left the line way before. So as she was shooting it, she was leaving the line. So lane violation against the shooter. With 7:28 left and counting, Riverton's doubled up South, and they gonna get a steal right here. Timry Mathil and they're gonna fight for it, and it's gonna be whistle to jump ball. but that will go to Riverton. Good job by Mathil there. Inbound is to Leesburg. She'll pass it over the timeline to Brown on the far side. Back to Leesburg. Leesburg down into the right wing for Mathil. Mathil inside for Taylor. Taylor turns, puts it up, and no good. Rebound by Vosica, puts it up, no good. Rebound is going to be off of, they're going to say off of South, so it'll remain with Riverton. So we're going to have a timeout here, not sure by who. It's going to be a full timeout by South, it seems. We'll take it with them. Riverton on top by 14, 28-14 here on 93.9 K.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Connor. And welcome back to KTAK. The inbound goes to Vosica, and they're going to call an offensive foul as she put it up and in. Foul is against Timbri Mathil. There's no real screen on the play, so not sure exactly what that was, but it's Timbri's first, team first of the fourth. Inbound is to Quest. She'll bring it out dead center over the midcourt line. Splits the defender, goes baseline, shoots from 8 feet, no good. Rebound is put up and good by McClory. Just having herself a little bit of a time now, 28-16. Riverton brings it into the front court. Brown going to the right, looking for a screen, didn't really get it. Brown needs help, and Taylor Leesburg finally goes and gets her. Everybody just kind of stared at her being pseudo-trapped. Back to Brown. Brown going inside for Taylor. Taylor turns around from the low block, puts it, rims in and out. But she will go to the line to shoot 2. And this may be, hold on, I'm going to try and look real quick. In my book, this may be the first time she's going to have double figures. Timbri has a couple times in the post. If she can get this will be her first time, I think, or at least the games I've called this year. Lexi's first time with double figures. It's up, and it's good. She has 10. There might be a sort of pizza kind of reward for her in the Click It or Ticket postgame show. So you might want to pay attention to that. 29-16. Taylor, second one on its way. Good. Extends the lead to 30-16. She now has 11. Morales with it, and she's just going to lose control of the ball, and I'm not even sure how they're saying that was off of Riverton. Brown put up a little bit of a physical defense, then kind of got out of the way, and it just kind of randomly bounced out of her hand. Inbound is to Quest, and looking to drive in is Brennan, and she just throws up a odd shot, and rebound comes away with Riverton. 5:53 left. Leesburg to Mathil. Run a little bit, kind of variation of the weave here. Inbound, nicely done, Leesburg, and she just unable to jump stop well, and then Quist is going to travel right after that as she took the rebound. So 17 turnovers for South right now, 5:40 to go. Reminder, the guys' game is coming up after this. About 20 minutes from now is when it's supposed to start. Inbound is to Vosica from the low block. She puts it up and in. She now has 6, and Riverton's doubled up the lead again. Morales almost gets it stolen away, puts it up from 8 feet, no good. And we're going to have a whistle for a jump ball as they tie it up on the rebound. It will stay with South. And we're going to see Cairo Sheltza for the first time today. She comes in on the 4th and is going to go get Leesburg, who looks like, Well, yeah, the second game of the day. First time in this game, and had a whistle as it went in, as the ball was inbounded, put up by Brennan, no good. Brown will bring it up and over, and she'll get fouled by Brennan as she does so. That should be her second. It is. Team second as well of the 4th quarter. Comes with 5:14 left to play. Girls and guys tomorrow, starting at 3 and then at 4:30, will be at Cheyenne East, and it will be actually Sheridan and Riverton. And Boyd and Wheatland put a number on Sheridan tonight as they get it inside to Vasica. She turns, puts it up and in. She now has 9. 34-16. Morales looking to get it in bounds. Mathill able to get a hold of it. And they're going to have to throw it back court now as Lunsford was harassed. And that's over and back. Thank you. I thought they were going to say it was tipped. I was like, yeah, it was tipped when it went up in the air, and then Lunsford grabbed it and tried to pass it out. So Riverton will look to inbound here. Inbound goes to Brown with 4:35 to go. Brown now going to her left and is going to lose control of it, or was it tipped? They're going to say it was tipped. And we're going to see Taylon Leesburg come back in. Who's she going to get is the question. She's going to get Cairo Sheltza. Inbound is to Leesburg. Leesburg hands it to Brown. Brown able to drive all the way in, and there's going to be a reach as she's grabbing her hip as she went down in a very awkward manner. Foul is against Mellish, number 15. That's her third, team third. And Brown's able to get up, but she is holding her right hip. Looks like she just hit hard on the ground. Inbound is to Brown out 3-point line. She'll dribble in and get it to Timbry Mathill. Mathill coming across the horn here. Gets it to Leesburg. Inside to Vosica. Vosica turns, puts it up and in. Vosica now with 7 in the 4th quarter alone and has 11 overall. Driving in, they're going to dish it out for an 8-footer is South of Mellish. She gets her first points of the day as she scores and is 36-18. And we've got a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them and be right back here on WYO Today at 93.9. Riverton's on top, 36-18 with 3:50 in the 4th.
Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
And welcome back. Quick 30-second timeout by Riverton. Without trying to jinx it too much, this game should be well in hand for the Lady Wolverines. They'll take their overall record to 2-6. Inbound will be by Taylor, full court press in effect. Inbound goes to Brown. It's a man-to-man press, so everybody gets out of Ryland Brown's way. Nice screen by Leesburg there. Pass is to Leesburg. Leesburg to Vosica, the high block. She turns, fires, and it's good. She's 4 of her last 4 in NBA Jam parlance. She's on fire. South Quist trying to get it McClory. Leesburg tried to save it by throwing it off of McClory's legs, but she was standing on the baseline when she did so it'll remain with South. Lunsford will check in here, and coming out of the game will be Mellish for South. Inbound is to Lunsford. She puts up and she's fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is against Brown. That's her 4th. Team 2nd of the quarter. And let's see if they're going to do anything about it. They're not. Coach says he's not worried about her. If she gets a 5th, she gets a 5th. Up 38-18, 20-point lead. Lunsford going to the line to shoot 2. First one is on its way and no good. On the season, Lunsford is 2 of 4, now 2 of 5. Well, she was 2 of 4 coming into this invitation, the James Johnson Winter Classic. I don't know if South actually played earlier today or not. I do not believe so. Second one is on its way, a little bit too hard. Rebound is by Taylor. Leesburg brings it up. Quist guarding her pretty tightly. Quist does have 4 fouls. Hands off to Mathill. Now to Brown. Brown looking to drive in. Gets rebuffed by Morales. Has to give it to Leesburg on the wing. Leesburg will back out towards half court. Reset. 2:56 left. Leesburg is going to throw it off of Morales as she was about to fall out of bounds. Good basketball IQ there. It'll be an inbound for Riverton as we see Mellish come back in for Lunsford. Inbound is to Vosica on the low block, and Mellish climbed the back there. That'll be her 4th, team 4th of the 4th quarter. Now they're saying they got it as the 5th on the scoreboard, but just announced as the 4th. They're going to say it is the 5th, so confusion reigns supreme a little bit. But it will be the 5th foul. It'll send Vosica to the line, where she is 1 of 2 on the night, hits the first one. Substitutions, Kyra Schultz will come back in, this time for Rylan Brown. You do wonder how deep he might go on the bench. Well, there is no bench. So he's not going any deeper. He didn't bring any JV gals up. They miss. Vosica misses it. Morales drives down. Taylor Leesburg is just flabbergasted she got called for that foul, as she thought she got all ball against Morales. They're going to say no, she didn't. It'll be the second team foul, or second foul against Leesburg, 3rd team foul. Morales is 0 for 2 on the day from the free throw line. First one is on its way, no good. She's now 0 for 3. On the season, she is only a 36% free throw shooter. Second one on its way, no good. Oh! Fight for the rebound, and everybody goes to the ground. And Taylor's on her knees, and number 14 is down. McClory is down bad. She took the brunt end of that. We're going to take the injury timeout with them. It's 39-18. Lady Wolverines with a commanding lead with 2:45 left here on 93.9 KTAK and WIO Today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
All right, welcome back. Brief injury timeout. Good thing was she was able to walk off on her own accord. Inbound was last touched by South, so Riverton will inbound to Leesburg. Leesburg leaves it behind her for a second, has to go back again. Oh! The screen by Timbry Mathill, and Quist goes down to the ground. And the only thing I could think is they called a blindside. It had to be a blindside screen, which is now illegal because she was perfectly still. So it's Timbry second, team fourth. And Coach Bosner is not happy. And both benches get a warning. Bosner and Coach Epler are kind of giving each other crap. I think Epler's saying that Riverton's being too physical. Well, Timbry Mathill, Lexi Taylor, etc. They're going to be a physical team. Drive in and put up by Brennan. It's good. That was a nice move. She now has 9. But it's 39-20. I think Epler's just looking out for the safety of his own team. They get into Taylor. Taylor puts it up. No good, but she will go to the line. With 2:15 to go. Foul is against number 21. That is Brennan. That's her third. Team over the limit. So it didn't matter if she was shooting or not. Taylor's first free throw's up and good. She now has 12. 40-20. Second one on its way, left short. Rebounds fought with Lunsford and Mathill, and we're going to wind up getting a jump ball, and that's exactly what we get. Should stay with Riverton, and it does with 2:10 to play. Inbound will be by Taylor, and it's going to go off the face of a player for South. And mad scramble, Mathill comes away with it. She puts it up, and we get a push against South. I think away from the ball. Or no, against White. No. That's fouls against number 15. That's Mellish. That's her 5th, so she's out of it. And they got to wait for her to leave the court. Coming in will be Gay. They'll send Timbry to the line, shooting 2. She has 3 points on the day. Things are getting a little feisty here. You can just kind of feel it. On its way, good. 41-20 now. Outscoring them in the fourth, 14-6 so far as Riverton. Make that 15-6 as Timbry hits the second. 42-20. Taylor will come out, and coming back in will be Rylan Brown. So I'm guessing Anderson, Van Fleet, etc. I haven't seen Anderson in a while. I know Tatum's hurt. So really, Van Fleet's and Schultz are the only ones. We've seen Schultz, so we've seen Aspen Gordon. So really the only ones left are Kimber Mathill. And I don't see her on the bench now either. They may have had to play a JV game that started like now. Going up underneath is Brennan. She's going to get fouled. That's going to go against Leesburg. It's her third. Team 5th. So this last 2 minutes, Connor, has taken forever as the teams keep fouling each other. There's a shooting foul, so Brennan will go to the line to shoot 2. She has 7-9 on the day total. She's been to the line once where she was 0 for 2. Shot is on the way, no good. Again, not a good shooting team, but she's now below her average of 62% for the evening. Brennan takes a dribble, puts the second one up. No good. She's 0-4 from the line. Rebound by Gordon. Gets it to Brown with 1:45 left, who will bring it over the timeline. And it gets fouled, and we're going to have another foul. And now we're having some smack talk. Brown and Coach Bosner just did the keys to the lips thing looking at her as Brown trying to trash talk. Like you're locking your lips closed. Brown will go to the line. Foul was actually not even against number 2. It was against Morales, her third. And Brown leaves the first one short. Her first trip to the free throw line today. Just thought it was like Coach Bosner just wants to keep them quiet. This game's thoroughly in hand. And it's gotten a little feisty, it's been physical. And you don't want that physicality within the gameplay to turn into something else as Brown hits the second. Quickly up, Gay looking inside for Brennan, deflected by Gordon, but Brennan able to track it down. Cross court to Morales. Morales for 3, good. (43-23). Leesburg brings it over. Going to the right with 1:10 left. Out to Brown on the right wing. And Brown will bring it all the way up top. Trying to go for a steal was Quist. Brown will drive now, puts it up, no good. Gordon gonna try and save it. And you knew it was coming. Coach Bosner had told her to be quiet, and now he'll send in Taylor to get her. Brown with her 5th foul is a technical. Some sort of profanity or something of that nature. Bosner wants to know exactly what was called. And exactly what was said, actually. We saw something mouth, but I don't want to just go off lip reading between refs. They said it, but we're far enough back where I couldn't tell, but it'll send to the line. And that's, like I said, not their friend. Brennan go line to shoot the tees. The technical, she misses the first one. She's now 0 of 5 in the game. Now she is 0 of 6 from the free throw line. So it will be South ball. Lady Bisons will get it after the technical foul, disqualification, as it was the 5th foul, as it was a personal as well against Ryland Brown. Inbound, got into Brennan. Brennan will look to drive baseline. Now she's stuck. She's going to pass out to Morales. Morales from 17 feet leaves it short. No good. Rebound is put. Brennan with the rebound puts it back up and in. Leesburg looking to bring it over the timeline. Does so with 37 seconds left. Quist looking to get in there and get a steal. And now she's going to foul out as she's called for a foul. Again, the last 2 minutes taking a decade. I was sure we were going to get started with the boys' game at 8 o'clock. Now it's probably going to be about 8:10, Leanne. If not, maybe a little bit later, because we still have 34.7 seconds left, and they still want to smack each other's arms and go for steals and whatnot. Leesburg, free throw on the way, good. Leesburg now with 6. (44-25), Riverton lead. Game is no longer hasn't been in doubt for a while. Second one by Leesburg, hits off the front iron, no good. And I thought it went off of, and they are going to say ref overrules it. It was definitely, Gordon just mistimed her jump, and good she did, because it went out of bounds off 2 South players. Inbound be by Taylor, gets inbound to Vosika. She misses, and now we'll get it tied up again. This time it'll go over to South, as we've had way too many possession arrows in this game. I am not a fan. Inbound is to Morales, and she'll stroll up into the front court. Gets it to Brennan. Brennan out to Pushker, who's come in. She misses from 3. They get the rebound. Pushker gets it to Brennan with 13 seconds left. Brennan drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Taylor, and Brennan's going to get called for the foul there. Goodness. That's her fourth. And Taylor will go to the line with 8.9 seconds left. Taylor with 12 points on the day. First time in double digits this season. Might be a career best for her. And I like this offense that Coach Bosner's using. I like it. I like it a lot. Going inside, using Taylor and Vosika turning into a post presence, even though she's really, she's got a little bit of height on her and she's going to grow. She's so young, but she's not a typical built physical player, but boy, she's got a high basketball IQ. First one made, second one bounces out, no good. So it's 45-25. Quickly up to Brennan. Brennan drives, puts up a 15-footer, good. And that should do it, and it does. So your final here from the gymnasium at South High School in Cheyenne on the second game of day one for the Riverton Lady Wolverines. They are victorious, 45-27. We'll be right back with the Click It or Ticket post-game show here on KTAK and WYO Today.
For liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber.
And welcome back to the Clicker Ticket Post-Game Show here on 93.9 KTAK. We're going to quickly run through this as I need to take a little break here in between the boys and girls game, and we need to pay some bills. As we go to the Ranger Printer scorebook, leading south was Brennan, as would be expected, with 13. Morales had 7, McClory with 5, and Mellish with 2. For Riverton, leading all scorers, Carson Vosika finishes with 14. Lexi Taylor with 13. Taylor Leesburg with 6. Timry Mathill with 5. Aspen Gordon with 4. And Rylan Brown with 3. Our Gatorade Good Sport of the game, person who plays with a lot of great effort and just the way she stepped into a role that maybe isn't the role that she kind of envisioned as she came up through the ranks. Carson Vosika is our Good Sport of the game by Gatorade. Congratulations to her. And our Papa Murphy's player of the game with 13 points, Lexi Taylor. Lexi Taylor did a good job from the free throw line. She hit a 3, but most importantly, her low block presence is just improving. And as the season's gone on, it's been kind of incremental improvements, but there's a big step there today. And hopefully that can pay off in tomorrow's game as well at 3 o'clock against Sheridan. All right, we're going to take another break here. And when we return, it'll be time for the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. It will be very short as we come back, and it'll be time for the Bison and the Wolverines to square off in boys basketball action on 93.9 KTA.
Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices. Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And welcome back to 93.9 KTAK. We're about 2.5 minutes till tip-off, not kickoff. A little bit about the South Bison. Overall records 3-4. They are coached by Brandon Wolf. From the field, they are 47%, which is respectable, very respectable. Almost 50% from the from the 2-point from the field for two. From three, 27%. Not great. The free throw line is a major bugaboo for them. They are averaging 52% from the line. Player to watch in this game will be their leading scorer, Dominic Callahan, number 3, averages 12.7. Leading rebounder is Desmond Waters, number 11, with just over 8 per game. As far as who they played, they beat Burns badly. They lost to Bighorn. lost to Pine Bluffs, lost to Southeast in a tight one, beat Grand Valley, Colorado, lost or won big against Hayden, Colorado, and then lost to Stargate, Colorado on the 19th, 20th, and 21st. That was their version of the Flaming Gorge, most likely. So that's a look at them. As you look at your Ranger keys to the game, kind of simple. As Coach Sheets said earlier today, for the 1-6 Riverton Wolverines, is they play in spurts, but not only do they play in spurts, they give effort in spurts. So they say you want the longest run and the last run. I think it's almost critical that Riverton get the first run and show that consistent effort throughout and 100% focus, and Riverton should be okay. This is a team with some talent and some shooters. They just everybody just doesn't know the role. As Coach Sheets said a couple weeks ago on the postgame show, these guys are used to being role players behind 7 seniors, and they really haven't stepped up and owned it. So hopefully that will start tonight. Of course, Riverton lost earlier today to a Thunder Basin 70-41. It's really the only big blowout, that big a blowout they've had all year against them. So when we return, it'll be time for the Sutherland starting lineups here on WYO Today and KTAK.
Way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hey guys, this is Nick Haskell, and here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
All right, welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. It's time for the Sutherland starting lineups. First, for the South Bison, number 3, Dominic Callahan, the leading scorer. Number 11, Desmond Waters, the leading rebounder. Number 12, Josiah Fernandez. Number 14, Preston Decker. And number 31, Dimitri Cotton. For your Riverton Wolverines, just one change from earlier today, but it will be number 1, Eric Smith, number 11, Aiden Kelly, number 13, Josiah Hernandez, number 33, Malachi Smith, and number 55, Ryan Cox. South is coached by Brandon Wolf, and Riverton, of course, by Bo Sheets. We'll be right back with the tip-off here on WYO Today at 93.9 KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back. It's time for tip-off. Malachi and Waters go at it, and Riverton comes away with it. Riverton in their white, red, and red with black outline around the red numbers and piping. They get Ryan Cox, top of the key, inside to Malachi Smith. He goes up strong, puts it up, and good. Be great to get him started, Connor. 2-0 in favor of Riverton. Almost losing control of the ball was Decker. Decker gets it up to Fernandez. Fernandez over to Callahan on the right wing. Swings it over to Cotton. Cotton looking to drive in, now dishes out. Long 3 by Callahan is no good. Rebound by Malachi Smith. Kelly with the basketball, brings it over center court, goes to Hernandez, found Kelly down low, and Kelly just overran it, tried to get to Cox, and it will be intercepted. And a long fast break pass will go up. Callahan will put it up, no good. Foul will be against Eric Smith. Didn't have much of a choice unless he was just going to let it go uncontested. His first foul, team first foul. It will send Callahan to the line to shoot 2. Callahan on the season is a 71% free throw shooter. He is by far the best one, and he hits number 1. Second one on its way is good, and we are tied up. Inbound is to Eric Smith. They'll extend token pressure with Decker. Smith able to beat it over the line with time to spare. Goes to Malachi on the high block, out to Kelly for a 3 from the left side. Good! Aiden Kelly from downtown. 3-0. Or excuse me, 5-2. 3 by Aiden Kelly. They get it inside. Fade away by Cotton is up and good. Got away with a little bit of push. But if they're going to let that go, that's good for Ryan Cox and Malachi Smith, too. So Goose meet Gander, Gander meet Goose. Hand it off to Hernandez. What's good for the Goose is good for the Gander. Condor didn't understand the saying. Kelly with it. Kelly drives in a little bit. He has to pick up his dribble, goes out to Eric Smith as he'll back up towards half court and reset with 6:10 left in the first quarter. 5-4 lead. He drives in, puts it up, no good. Malachi skies up, gets the rebound, puts it up, and one by Malachi Smith. Malachi with a quick, I just added 1 extra point. He can earn that now. Hernandez will come out, as will Cox. Coming into the game will be Garrett Jackson and Brandon Monroe. Malachi puts up the free throw, and it's good. So he quickly has 5 points, and it's 8-4 in favor of Riverton with 5:58 in the first. South brings up, drives in, dishes it out to Decker. Decker to Callahan. Callahan gets it number 12, and he'll drive in and draw a foul against Brandon Monroe. That number 12 is Fernandez. Monroe just kind of undercut him, and no need to. He didn't know what he was doing, but that'll be the team's second, Monroe's first. Earlier today, Monroe had 4 fouls in the first game. Inbound is out to Fernandez. He gets it to Cotton. Cotton to Decker. Decker looking inside for Waters. Waters puts it up. No good. And Riverton comes away with the rebound. It is slapped away by Fernandez, and it'll still be Riverton basketball. Smith bringing it over center court, goes with a pass to the right to Kelly. Kelly trying to get to Malachi. He dishes out. Long 3 by Monroe, no good. He was open, it was a good look. And quickly looking to break his South. They get it up to Cotton. Cotton driving in, turns around, puts it up, good. 8-6. For a school the size of the Cheyenne schools, very tiny student section behind their bench. And we're going to get a whistle away from the ball. It's going to be an offensive foul against Garrett Jackson. It's his first, team third. Gantenbein, Anderson, and Ryan Cox. Cox will come back in. Gantenbein and Bo Anderson come in for the first time tonight. They're extending to a full court press is the Sheets-led Wolverines. They're able to break. It wasn't an overly turnover-looking one. It was just one to create frustration, it seems. They get it to Waters. Waters looking to back down Cox. He does, and he's up and good. He now has 4, and we're tied. 4:23 to play in the first quarter, 8-8. The band is bigger than the student section. Inbound, they go inside to Eric Smith. He puts up, he draws the foul. Beautiful pass by Gantenbein, and what have we got going on? A referee just gave a talking to somebody as number 4, Roybal will come in. Eric Smith will go to the line shooting 2. He's looking for his first points of the evening here in the first quarter. It is Anderson, Monroe, Gantenbein, Cox, and Eric Smith in at the moment. And the one who was talking a little bit, getting a little talking to from Coach Wolf. Referee gave a bit of a warning. First one is up and good. Riverton retakes the lead. 9-8. Second one on its way, left well short. And South will look to break off of it. They get it up quickly to Roybal and intercepted by Monroe, but he stepped on the line as he did so. Trying to do a baseline pass there, Roybal from the paint out looking at Decker at the 3-point line, and Monroe just read it completely. Decker will inbound. He'll get it out to Cotton. Cotton over to Callahan on the right side. Callahan looking to drive, and he runs over Monroe, and it's called a block. Oh, wow. Monroe was set, or so it looked. But that's going to be Monroe's second, and it comes with less than halfway into the first quarter. So let's see what Coach Sheets decides to do here. For now, he's leaving him in. Inbound is past 3-point line to Callahan, and he gets a give and go, and we get another block on Brandon Monroe. This one, I think he was just too far underneath. Callahan will go to the line, and Monroe now has 3. 3:56 left in the first. Aiden Kelly's going to have to come in. That one's a little more understandable. I thought the first one was a charge. The second one, however, was probably a block just because of where he sat up. Callahan hits the first one. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line, and he ties it up. But they have that circle for you on the ground in the NBA. Just referees, I'm not sure it's a rule or not, but they won't give it to you. And this one, he sinks as well. He now has 4 points off from the free throw line, and South has taken the lead 10-9. 3:52 left in the first. Kelly bringing it over. Gets turned and goes to Bo Anderson on the right wing. Anderson's going to look to drive, spins, puts it up good. Beautiful move there by Anderson as he drove in. No one really stopped the ball. And it's 11-10. Riverton retakes the lead with 3:33. Ball on the ground. South able to reclaim it and set up their half-court offense. Cotton with it. Goes over to, I think that's Garcia who's checked in. It is Garcia. And he hands off to Roybal. And now a long contested 3 by Cotton. And it's going to be off the top of the backboard. I'm not sure. I'm just going to guess here. I'm not sure the coach was okay with that one. That was a long NBA level 3, but highly contested by Riverton's defense as Josiah Hernandez will come back in. So it's Hernandez, Anderson, Kelly, Malachi Smith, and Eric Smith and Ryan Cox. But there's going to be a 30-second timeout by Riverton. They lead 11-10 with 3:16 left in the first here on KTAK and WYO Today.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Pop them.
And welcome back. Here with 3:16 left, 30-second timeout by Coach Sheets. 11-10 here on WYO Today and KTAK. Riverton on top. There have been 6 ties or lead changes in this a decently scoring quarter. And there's still 3:16 left. really the only major storyline so far is Malachi Smith with 5. He's perfect from the field. Riverton shooting a nice clip from the field. And the other one is Brandon Monroe, who is a fairly regular starter, is out with 3 fouls already. Long pass going for Cox, and the foul is going to be called against Fernandez, who tried to undercut him. It is against Fernandez. It's his first. It's the team first. Actually, it's not. Wait. Oh, it's his second. How have I missed those fouls? So it's team third. Excuse me. Riverton with 5 of them. And, oh, actually, no, it's not team third. They're going to say, wait, what? It is team third. Why are they going? Ryan Cox is going to the line. Okay, now they consult. So it'll be out of bounds. I was wondering why Cox was going to the line there. So now they're going to back off and say it's an inbound, but they're not going to tell anybody who's at the free throw line. So everybody's got, even South is still looking to rebound. So, okay, now they've got it. Anderson will inbound. He'll get it into Kelly. Kelly goes to the left. Bo Anderson wide open for a 3. Good by Bo Anderson. He's now perfect from the field and has 5. Quickly up court is South. Trailing 14-10 to Riverton. Looking to drive is Garcia. He puts it up. No good. Ryan Cox with the rebound. He gets it to Anderson. Anderson looking to put the moves on somebody. Gets it Kelly underneath the Malachi Smith on the low block. He has it just ripped away from him. And there's going to be a foul, as I think it's just a frustration foul. It'll be the first against Malachi. Unfortunately, it's team 6, and it was already over the limit. So let's see who they're sending. They're going to send Waters to the line. He has 4 points, no free throw attempts today. And with 2:28, he'll attempt his first 2. First one is on its way, no good. Hard off the iron. For Waters, he is 44% from the free throw line. Substitutions now coming in for Riverton. Bo Anderson will come out, as will somebody else came out too. Cox. It will be coming in will be Garrett Jackson. And I think Hernandez came back in. Second one is up and good, and it's back to a 2-point game, or a 3-point game, 14-11. Trying to get to Eric Smith. He wants to travel, did the coach, but Eric able to get it under control, gets it back out to Kelly. Kelly off the shoe of South, and the ball will stay with Riverton. Kelly inbounds it to Hernandez. Hernandez behind the back dribble. Gets it to Malachi on the high block. Out to Eric Smith in the corner for a 3. No good. Rebound is by Malachi. Puts it up. No good, but he will go to the line. And the first time he misses in the first quarter here will be after he was getting hacked. So with 2 minutes to go, he will go to the line looking to hit 2 and give himself 7 points in the first quarter alone. He is 1 for 1 today from the line. First one is up and no good. Blake Gantenbein now coming in. This first quarter's taken quite a bit of time. Relatively high scoring compared to some of the games we've called so far this season in the first quarter by both. Malachi steps in. He'll take the second one. And he rolls it over the front iron, up and in. 15-11 in favor of Riverton, under 2 minutes in the first quarter. They get it underneath to Waters. He kicks it out to Callahan. Callahan pump fakes and drives in, and this time Aiden Kelly is going to draw the charge. against Callahan, so that'll be his first, team fourth. Inbound is to Kelly, full court pressure on. He shakes one of them, passes to Eric Smith, who tries to get through, and they're going to get a hip check, most likely against Decker. Let's just confirm it. It is against Decker. That's his first, and it's team fifth. So it'll send Eric Smith to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 on the day. And his first one is missed by Smith. Second one on its way, good. Now it's 2 points on 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Back out to us. It's now 16-11. 5-point lead for Riverton. Minute 36 left in the first. They go to Waters at the free throw line. He drives in on Malachi, puts it up and good. That's going to be an interesting matchup to watch. 16-13. They get Malachi Smith. He's got numbers. Gets it to Gantenbein. Little layup, put up and good. They put on the press, able to break it with the forwards. And Gantenbein has his first 2 of the day. Lead back out to 5. They get to Waters. He'll do a step back 15-footer, miss. Rebound is by Smith. Malachi, that is. Malachi looking to drive, kicks out to Gantenbein for 3. No good. And on the rebound, we've got a foul against somebody. I'm going to guess Garrett Jackson, but let's see first. It is against Garrett Jackson. Be his second. And it'll send somebody to the line. Who are they sending? It's going to be Garcia, who was fouled. He has no points and no trips to the line tonight. On the season, Garcia is, he hasn't shot a free throw, according to the stats provided. First one on its way, no good. Bo Anderson going to come back in. He'll come in for Jackson. Fernandez, second shot, too hard again. Rebound by Malachi Smith, who will get it to Eric Smith to lead the break. Looking for Bo Anderson on long pass, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds by Roybal. Coming into the game now is Carrera. First time we've seen him. Comes with 48.7 seconds left. He substitutes in for Garcia. Inbound is to Anderson, to Smith for a long 3. Good! Eric Smith from way downtown now has 5. Quickly up, Waters going to drive in and partially rejected, partially stripped by Malachi Smith. 34.7 seconds left. South will inbound after it went off Malachi and out of bounds. Looking to get inside, he does to Waters, and Waters is rejected by Smith. And they get it up and 1. They got it to Roybal, put it up, got the and 1. After Malachi Smith had rejected Waters. It's going to be a fun matchup the rest of the game. Roybal, number 4. It's on number 11, by the way. Number 4 is 58% from the free throw line. Foul is against Kelly. It's his first. And the rebound attempt after he misses is going to go out of bounds off of Smith, it seems. So Roybal will look to inbound. Roybal looking to get it to Waters, and he throws it right to Eric Smith. And they get it up to Gantenbein, puts it up, and 1 by Blake Gantenbein. Long, fast break outlet by Eric Smith. And the foul is going to go against Callahan. That's his second, team sixth. Good Lord, we feel like a whole game has been played in this. Fouls, 8 by Riverton, 6 by South. Intense defense. Kelly's going to come out now. It'll be Gantenbein, Malachi Smith, Anderson, Eric Smith, and Hernandez in for Riverton. Gantenbein, free throw on the way, up and good. He now has 5. And it's 24-15, 9-point lead stolen away by Riverton. They get it up to Malachi Smith. He goes all the way to the hole, puts it up, and good. 7 seconds left, inbound by South. They're gonna look to go coast to coast. Up and no good, rebound by Anderson. The miss was by Roybal, and that'll do it for the quarter. So at the end of the first, it is 26-15 in favor of Riverton. We'll be right back after these messages on 93.9 KTAK and YO Today.
Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
And welcome back as we enter the second period, second quarter. It is 26-15, Riverton on top. It will go over to, the one thing we didn't have in the first quarter, seems like we had played a whole game in it. We had that much action, that much physicality, is we didn't have many tie-ups. We didn't have any, so Riverton won the tip. It'll go to South. They'll inbound it to Callahan. Waters tries to set a screen. Now they get it back to Waters at the free throw line. He loses control of it. Now he fades away, no good. And rebound is by number 31, Cotton. For Riverton, it's Hernandez, Smith, Aiden Kelly, and there's Ryan Cox. They get it over to Hernandez. Back up top to Aiden Kelly. Thought he might go for the 3. Out to Hernandez, who will shoot the 3. Good! Josiah Hernandez now on the board. And quickly, South will come down. They get it stolen away. We haven't even had a chance to add the 3s. Malachi will dish out to Hernandez. He'll shoot another one. No good. So it'll remain 29-15 as South gets the rebound, and they're going to travel. So that's another thing. Only 2 turnovers per team in the first quarter. And now quickly, South already has 2 in the second. We still have 7:02 left to play. Let's get the score right because it is 29-17 as Cotton hit. Inbounds to Smith, and Kelly almost lost control of it. Gets control of it, goes up cross court to Hernandez. Hernandez back to Kelly. He's going to step into a 3. No good, and it hits these cables they've got attached that lower and raise the goal, so it'll automatically go over after it hit that to South. Inbound into Decker. Decker looking to go to his left, does so, hands it off to Waters. Waters to Callahan. Callahan back to Decker. Decker looking to drive to the free throw line. Instead goes to Waters. Waters will try him back. Cox down, and he's going to get called for another travel. And that's 5 turnovers now with 6:33 to go against South. Smith inbounds to Smith. and he'll casually bring it up. Looks like Decker's going to play off. Goes to Hernandez on the left side. Back to Smith, who took his place underneath the Cox. Looking for Malachi. Winds up all bounce out to Aiden. And then to Hernandez, who they'll leave open. Shoots a three. Rebound after the miss is by Cox. They get out to Kelly. Open look. No good. Rebound by Malachi. And Malachi gets it taken away by Waters. Quickly down. Decker's going to have it poked away by Aiden Kelly. Go out of bounds. It will stay with Riverton. Inbound, going to be shot up by Callahan. He's no good. Or he misses the shot. It's no good. And Riverton will look to push the matter up the floor. They find Hernandez open for three. He's good again. Hernandez now with 6. And we'll take the break with him. It's 32-17. It is a full timeout. 32-17, Riverton on top. 5:36 left in the first half.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
When repairs are...
And welcome back. 5:36 left, full timeout by Coach Wolf of South. And it'll be inbounded by South. We're holding up here for a second, and now we have a whistle that we're ready for play. Decker will bring it over the center court timeline. Look to go to his right, now his left, gets it to Callahan. Callahan over to number 31, Cotton. He airballs a three, and the rebound is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Bison. It'll be Riverton basketball. With 5:22 to left and a 15-point lead. Outscoring in the first 2.5 minutes, 6-2 of the second quarter. Inbound goes to Brandon Monroe, who's come in for the second, and Bo Anderson has come in as well. They join Kelly, Malachi Smith, and Ryan Cox. Cross court, both thought about for a second, now goes inside to Malachi. They get to Cox, and that was a flop. I know Cox can be like a bull in the china shop, but he barely touched the dude. But foul against Cox. It's his first, team first of the second quarter. Riverton looks like they might engage in a full court press. Now they back off of it. Callahan driving in. Cox rejects it, and I think they're going to get Bo Anderson with the foul. No, they're going to get Cox. Bo Anderson said it was him, and then Cox gets whistled for it. So quick 2 against Ryan. Team second, and we'll see Blake Gantenbein return. And the first appearance of Clay Sheets in this game as Callahan goes to the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Second one on the way by Callahan. It's off target, and Smith comes away with the rebound. Gantenbein back to Smith, to Kelly over the timeline. Kelly over to Brandon Monroe. Monroe back to Kelly, to Smith at the free throw line. Out to Sheets. Sheets is going to shoot a 3. No good. Gantenbein trying to get the rebound. Can't do it. And away will come South. They're going to get to Decker. He's going to put up a shot, running shot, and no good. And then on the rebound, Royball's going to walk. Decker's first attempt of the game, 32-18 here. Over the timeline, Kelly goes Sheets. Now back to Kelly. To Gantenbein at free throw line. Out to Monroe. Monroe for three, and he wedges it up in between the rim, so it will be a jump ball. It will stay by the possession arrow with Riverton. Kelly looking inbound, gets into Smith. Smith fakes, he brought way too far down. Now out to Kelly, wide open for three. Left it way short for Kelly. After in his first one, he's missed his next three. And we have a timeout on the floor. No, we have a technical against the coach. Okay, we have a bench technical, or a coach technical, excuse me. Send Aiden Kelly to the line. So that's his first. Kelly's up and good. 33-18. They whistle Coach Wolf for the tee there. Second one on its way, both of them pure. And Kelly now has 5, and Riverton will get the ball back, up 16. Eric Smith looking to go check in after the inbound. So next dead ball. Inbound winds up going from Kelly to Monroe. Monroe back to Kelly. Kelly to Clay Sheets, back to Kelly. Kelly had an open look on one of those passes. Out to Brandon Monroe, out to Kelly. Kelly to Gantenbein at the free throw line. Gantenbein looking to drive in. He gets stripped away. It'll go out of bounds off of South. And now Eric Smith will check in. He will come in for Aiden Kelly. 3:50 to go in the half. Riverton on top by 16. Inbound is to Malachi Smith. It's going to go off of him, so it'll be a turnover. It's only the fourth one. But he was trying to get it in on a bounce pass into a lot of traffic was Clay. Coming in now is going to be Cotton. He'll come in for Roybal. Inbound, Riverton shows press, now backs off of it for the most part. Callahan with it, guarded by Monroe. Callahan to Decker up top. Decker looking to drive, and he drove all the way in and then just kind of didn't realize he was so open. Tried to give it up, goes to Waters. Now it's on the ground, and now we have chaos. Callahan gets it, he'll put it up and in. Out of the chaos, the best player for them comes through with a bucket. Riverton quickly up. Goes to Malachi Smith, the free throw line. Out to Monroe. Monroe for three. There's no spin on that at all. I mean, absolutely no spin. But Riverton on Gantenbein's tip out got the ball back. Eric Smith with it to Monroe. Now to Sheets on the far right. Back up top to Monroe. Back to Sheets. And a long bounce pass intended for Malachi Smith. And that you just can't do that in that area. And it is stolen away by South. Jackson, Hernandez, and Anderson going to the scorer's table. Step back three is good by Waters. So quickly, it's now down to an 11-point lead, 34-23, and the band is trying to get some students involved. They go over to Monroe, cross court to Clay Sheets, to Smith, to Gantenbein at free throw line, out to Clay Sheets, three-pointer on the way. Malachi with the rebound. He's looking to go back up, puts it up and in. Malachi now with 10. Quickly, South gonna attempt a three, and Monroe, I think it's Monroe, is gonna get called for a shove on Callahan. It's 36-23 right now. That uncalled for, really, especially now. Monroe has 15. He has 15. It's 13 foul. He has 4 fouls, so he will have to go out. So we get Anderson, Hernandez, Garrett Jackson, and both the Smiths. And Coach Sheets just doesn't like something or wants to give his team a breather, or maybe that messed with his rotation. Monroe getting his 4th foul. But we'll take the break with him. It's 36-23 with 2:03 left in the first half here on Wide Today, KTAK.
You expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up.
And welcome back. 2:03 left, 13-point game. Foul. They have Brandon Monroe with 3. I have him with 4, so we'll go with theirs. 3 fouls. And after the inbound, it's going to go to the ground. We're going to have all sorts of chaos on the ground. And it'll be a jump ball going the possession area. It'll go over, or stay, I should say, with South. Inbound is to Waters. He's going to turn. He ducks his shoulder, and he's going to get called for the foul. That is his 2nd. That's the one I was missing, is a team 2nd. Riverton comes over into the front court. Hernandez to Smith. Eric, that is. Eric trying to get his brother at free throw line, stolen away, but it winds up right with Anderson. Anderson jump stop, puts it up, no good. Smith with the rebound, gets it stripped away, though. Looking to break, they get it to Callahan. He has to slow up. Now he goes baseline, and it's on the ground, kicked by a foot. So we'll reset there, minute 23 left in the first half. Inbound is to Waters. He spins, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Malachi Smith, who gets it to his brother, who will lead the break. They get to Garrett Jackson, a beautiful break. Garrett Jackson able to easily lay it up and in. That's everybody running their lanes. And it's back out to a 15-point spread, 38-23 with a minute left. Waters going to shoot a 3, and they're going to say he traveled. That'll be the 6th turnover. Both teams have 6. 56 seconds left. Smith, Eric that is, will bring it over the timeline. He goes to his left with a pass to Anderson. Now to Malachi up top. To Eric, back to Anderson. Anderson has an open look at 3. No good. Malachi comes crashing in, and he's going to get called for the foul there. That'll be his 2nd. Team 4th. Comes with 43.7 seconds left in the first half. Inbound by Callahan to Decker. Decker brings over on the far side. Open look for 3 is airballed by Roybal, and Riverton comes away with it. Eric Smith coming down near side of the court to Jackson. Jackson has an open look. He buries it. That was Garrett. He now has 4, And the lead is 17, 40-23 with 19 seconds left and counting. Cotton to Callahan. Callahan looking to drive, and what are we going to get? We're going to get a foul on the floor against Bo Anderson. It's his first, but it's team fifth. Unfortunately, it was a foul against Callahan, who is 5 for 6 today. He has 7 points. Takes a dribble, puts it up and in. Went all the way around the rim there. Checking in now will be number 22, who we don't have for the Bison. Second one on the way by Callahan, up and good. And it's back to a 15-point game, 40-25. 22 coming in. Don't have him on a roster. Inbound is to Smith. Smith breaks the token pressure, gets it to Malachi. Where are they going to call? Clock wasn't started, they're going to say. And Coach Sheets not happy. They took away the advantage there. They put 12.4 on it still. Then how was 6.1 on it? I'm confused. Inbound is to Smith. We're at 10 seconds. Does the same thing this time. Gets it into Garrett Jackson. Jackson puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he will go to the line. Garrett Jackson having himself a day. He gets fouled with 1.5 seconds left. Foul is going against Waters. That's his third, and that's not good for them. They will quickly bring Cotton in, just get him out just so nothing happens. Garrett puts the first one up and good. Back out to a 16-point lead. Jackson with the second one, leaves it short. Rebound, and they're going to try a full court shot. It barely makes the free throw line, and that is your halftime. It is 41-25 at the half. Riverton on top. We'll return in just a few moments after we pay some bills with the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on KTAK and WIVE Today.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College in Riverton is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
We believe that everyone deserves a second chance, including us. Hi, I'm Brian Robacher, CEO of Atlantic City Federal Credit Union. And if we said no to you in the past, I'm asking you for a second chance too. In the midst of everything happening, we are committed now more than ever to second chances and when it comes to your finances. An auto loan for your new car, business loans, home loans, and more. Give Atlantic City Federal Credit Union a second chance to give you a second chance. We've been helping our community thrive since 1964, and now it's your turn. Visit AtlanticCity.coop to apply today. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union, federally insured by the NCUA.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Detailing done different can protect your vehicle with S-Tech's Action Series, Carbon or Smart Series ceramic tint, plus premium ceramic coatings for maximum UV and heat protection. All backed by a lifetime warranty. Expect expert detailing to make any ride look brand new. Call 307-851-5158 today. Detailing done different.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
And welcome to the United States Marine Corps halftime show here on WYO Today. As we go to the Ranger scorebook, we see that Riverton is up 41-25, outscoring South in both quarters, 26-15 in the first, 15-10 in the second. For the South Bison, their leading scorer is Waters with 10, then Callahan with 9, and then Cotton has 4 and Roybal with 2. For Riverton, it's a spread like this that probably brings nice smiles to coaches' faces. Malachi Smith is tied with Waters for 10, and it has been one heck of a matchup. But then Hernandez has 6, then Gantenbein, Eric Smith, Jackson, Weber, and Anderson, Kelly and Anderson all have 5. Nice offensive spread there, and that's where we end up 41-25. As far as foul trouble goes, it is Monroe with 3 of them. I still have them with 4. I don't know how they only have them with 3, but and then Waters for South has 3. Turnover-wise, 6 by each team. They both got a little sloppy there at the beginning of the second, but then that ironed out, and well-played game overall. It has been a foul-happy game. 13 total fouls by Riverton and 9 in the first half by South. So we've seen 22 fouls called in 16 minutes of play. Not sure if that is for a certain reason or not. Don't really know. It really doesn't matter, I guess. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So we are at half, 41-25. We want to thank the United States Marine Corps for sponsoring this halftime show. The few, the proud, the Marines, and we will be right back here on WYO Today and 93.9 KTAK with the third quarter.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
The staff and board of the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft, or showed livestock, thanks for all your efforts. Stay tuned for a bigger and better Fremont County Fair next year.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
And welcome back. Start of the third period about to be underway. For those of y'all interested, Notre Dame intercepted Penn State in the college football semifinal with 33 seconds left at the 42 of Penn State. They're about 4 yards outside of field goal range with 23 seconds left with a shot at the national championship on the line. So we'll let you know if you're watching with us and you've cast it onto the big TV or whatnot to watch a friend or family or just Riverton basketball. We'll keep you up to date on that as well. Riverton inbounds the basketball as they'll start with it. They look underneath for Hernandez. He dished out to Kelly as they got underneath, but he's in the Valley of the Bigs. Over to Eric Smith. Smith drives in, puts it up. No good. Just left it short off the backboard. And South will come away with it. It is the Smith brothers, Ryan Cox, Hernandez, and Aiden Kelly, as you'd expect, and a beautiful move by Fernandez, shakes the defender and kind of just gets to the point where nobody was there to stop him on help, and it's 41-27 in favor of Riverton. To Cox at the free throw line after they bring it over the timeline, and he gets it to Hernandez, who's going to shoot a 19-footer, no good, wildly off, and looking to break, they get it to Waters, but he's going to turn it over as his momentum was taking him out, and Eric Smith just picks it up. Smith to Cox. Cox inside to Malachi. Malachi tries to turn, and they're going to get 12 Fernandez. He was just 2 up in him with the foul. It'll be the first team foul of the third quarter. It'll be his third, though. And they're going to go ahead and take him out and bring in Roybal. On the inbound, we get a tie-up, and unfortunately that will go over to South. Decker brings over the timeline, going to his right, picks up his dribble, gets it to Waters, who's guarded by Cox. Cox into Callahan, guarded by Kelly. Callahan, nice little dribble move in the paint, spins, fires and is good. He now has 11, and it's a 41-29 ball game in favor of Riverton. Riverton has not hit a bucket so far in the third quarter, and there we're going to get a charge, or I should say an offensive foul against Ryan Cox, and that is his fourth. So Ryan going to have to come sit the pine for a while. Coming in for him will be Bo Anderson. Inbound is by Decker. It's deflected. Callahan owes up to it, said he didn't do what he was supposed to do. Or excuse me. Yeah, and it goes out of bounds off of South. It'll be an inbound. They inbounded to Anderson up the top of the three-point line. It goes to Hernandez. Then Smith. And now a little dribble drive, but Monroe put up no good, as he is checked in as well. And here comes South looking to get this in within 10 points or so. Miss is by Roybal. And they'll get Eric Smith. He'll take it all the way, and he just misses. And now the counter break is put up by Cotton, up and good. And it's now a 10-point game. 41-31, 5:32 left in the third. This is what Bo Sheets was talking about earlier in postgame, that sometimes they just don't, they have these spurts where they don't play. Bo Anderson dribbling way away from the basket, and Roybal just gets too aggressive. Team second, it's his first as well. The inbound, swing it all the way to Hernandez. Hernandez comes up top of the key to Bo Anderson. Bo Anderson going to shoot a three, no good. Rebound by Waters. And they'll look to break. They get to Roybal. He puts up a wild shot. Should have gave it up. A little chip shot field goal about to be attempted by Notre Dame, by the way. They get to Anderson. Anderson into the low block, and it is good. So with 7 seconds left, Notre Dame up 27-24. They swing it over to Eric Smith. Shoots a three from the corner, misses. And after it's corralled by Hernandez, we're going to get a 30-second timeout on the floor. Don't look now. South has cut the lead down to 10. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on WYO Today.
Yes, sir. Are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
And welcome back to WYO Today and 93.9 KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We'll try and look up some other scores for you here at the next opportune time from around the state in high school basketball tonight. Inbound will be by Garrett Jackson as he is checked in. Inbounds to Eric Smith, and they swing it all the way around to Monroe. Back up top to Eric Smith. Now to Jackson. Jackson, of course, with 5 points today. He goes over to Aiden Kelly. Gets it to Smith. Smith has to back out towards the corner. Now look to dribble up towards the top. Looks to cross over and get it to his brother. Brother's got it. Dishes back out to his younger brother for three. In and out, no good. Rebound by Monroe, and they're going to call Monroe for a foul? If so, that's it. That's his 5th. No, excuse me, it's his 4th. I had it as his 5th. So they'll quickly get Hernandez back up to get him in. Long pass to Decker. Decker gets it to Waters on the low block. He's looking to spin, going over Malachi, can't do it. And the rebound comes away to Riverton. Smith brings it over, goes to Monroe. Monroe down to the low block to Malachi. Malachi puts it up and in. Malachi now with 12. And it's 43-31. And it has gone final. Notre Dame will play for the College National Championship as South is passing it around the horn here. They go back into Waters. Waters takes a step, then stopped his momentum, put up a bad shot. Should have just kept going with it, and Riverton will look to break. Kelly to Malachi Smith. He comes through, puts it up, and how is that not a foul? And they've called Brandon Monroe for, okay. He split 2 guys. They both kind of hip check him. They're both significantly smaller than him, but they just called out of bounds off South. So anyway, inbound by Kelly, gets into Hernandez, swings it to Eric Smith in the corner for 3. Good, Eric Smith. Smith with 8 now, and the lead is back out to 15. Decker brings it across the timeline. Ends up with Cotton. Cotton drives in, tries to put it up. No good. Rebound by Jackson. Hernandez brings it up, goes to Kelly. Kelly, oh, he was open to Jackson, now over to Eric Smith. Going down low, the low block to his brother. Malachi looks to spin, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled. Then we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see who that is called on. It is against Cotton. It is his first, team 3rd. Comes with 2:46 to play in the 3rd quarter. And Riverton with a 15-point lead. Shot is up and good by Malachi. He now has 13 points on the day. Sends the lead back out to 16. Jackson will come out. So will Hernandez, as we'll see Bo Anderson come back in, and Blake Gantenbein will come in for the first time in the second half. Malachi with the shot up and good. He is now 4 for 5 from the free throw line, and the lead is out to 17. They go to the high block for Waters now to South. Kicked out to Cotton. Cotton will look to drive. Pops from 15, good. Riverton going to bring it up. South, no pressure at all until they're towards the three-point line. He goes to Anderson. Anderson inside to Malachi Smith. Malachi looks to dish out to Eric again for 3. Good! Eric Smith hits another 3. He now has 11. And it's an 18-point game, 51-33, stolen away by Gantenbein, but stolen right back. And it'll lead to Cotton going up, and no good. Rebound fought for, gotten by Fernandez, who gets blocked. And it will be, I think, a possession arrow call here. It will go over to Riverton. With 1:49 left in the third. Checking back in, I should say, is going to be Callahan. Inbound is Smith, goes to Kelly, now over to Gantenbein on the right wing. Gantenbein looking inside for Malachi. Malachi, little jump hook, good. And they are purposely trying to go inside every time, and it's out to a 20-point lead for Riverton with under 1:30 to play in the third. Driving in is Garcia, who's come in. Garcia gets it to Fernandez. Fernandez puts it up and good. Just nobody took the ball really there. Riverton brings over the center court. Smith to Kelly. Looks like we're going to see Garrett Jackson again. Gets it to Smith. Smith from 15. Good. Eric Smith, 3 in a row. NBA Jam. He on fire. Back out at 20 points. They get it to Waters. Waters picks up his dribble at the free throw line. Gets it to Fernandez. Fernandez gets stripped by Eric. But Eric's going to double dribble and turn the ball over. Just couldn't get a whole control over it. But Eric Smith having himself a quarter. 8 points in the quarter. I mean, 3 in a row. And Garrett Jackson will come in for Blake Gantenbein with 48.2 seconds left in the third. Inbound is off of Waters. They tried to bounce pass it to him, and bounce was too close to him. Hit off his ankle and goes out of bounds, so it'll be Riverton basketball. Inbound is to Eric Smith. He'll come over center court. Looks to go to his right. Drives in, loses control of it. Got a little too confident, I think. And it'll go to a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Bison of South. I think he maybe got a little too bold after he hit 3 in a row. Tried to drive in, tried to beat 4 guys to the basket. Inbound, giving back to Fernandez, who was the inbounder. Looking to go down the right side. And they're going to call Garrett Jackson for just getting a little too much with the hand check. That'll be his third. Team third. Inbound by Fernandez. It's gotten into Garcia. Garcia gets it over to Callahan. Callahan to Waters. Waters, he walked. He did indeed. He tried to do that little step back, and shot wasn't there, so he stepped back again. And with 15.7 seconds left in the third and 20-point lead, Riverton will probably hold for the last shot. Riverton will hold for the last shot. Smith trying to get to Jackson. Now gets it to Kelly with 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Garrett Jackson at the horn. No good. So as we enter the fourth, Riverton with a 20-point lead. We'll be right back here for the conclusion of day one at the James Johnson Winter Classic in Cheyenne.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Hey.
And welcome back to WYO Today and KTAK 93.9's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. 8 minutes to go, Riverton up by 20. And they will start with the ball. It'll be, as you would expect, Hernandez, Smith, Kelly, Malachi Smith, and Ryan Cox. Smith has it. Man-to-man defense. Looks like almost like a triangle in 2 or a box in 1. Waters is going to almost steal the ball, but he steps out of bounds as he has it. So it'll be Callahan, Fernandez, Cotton, Decker, and Waters in for them. And inbound is to Malachi Smith. He misses, but Ryan Cox scoops it up and scores. Nice cleanup there by Cox, and he has his first points of the game. Up by 22, Riverton on defense. They're going inside to Waters. Cox fouls it down. They're going to get Cox for a foul, and he gets his first points, and then he fouls out. So Cox is done for the evening, and it'll be Garrett Jackson coming in for him. There's 7:22 to go. And on the free throw by Waters, it is no good. We had a lot of whistles, though. Second one, no good. Rebound by Malachi Smith. He'll get it to his brother, and he'll come roaring down the court to Aiden Kelly, to Hernandez. Hernandez for three, no good. Rebound is fought for. Waters comes away with it, and we have a whistle. It's going to be a travel against Waters. Turnover. Second straight turnover in a row for him, but 9 now on the day for the Bison. Comes with 7:13 left in regulation and 22-point lead for the Wolverines. It's Kelly, the Smith brothers, Hernandez, and Jackson in for your Wolverines. Inbound is to Hernandez. Gets to Eric Smith in the near corner. Looks inside, then goes back up, and they swing it around to Kelly. Kelly to Malachi Smith, way away from the block where he's been getting it. Gets it to Garrett Jackson, who will make a move from the free throw line, puts it up, and good. Garrett Jackson now with 7. 59-35, quickly up and put up, and there's going to be a foul against Josiah Hernandez as it was put up by Cotton. No good, but he will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is against Hernandez. It is only his first, team second. It looks like they're going to be bringing back Brandon Monroe and Clay Sheets. First free throw up and no good. It's up on the way, and it is no good. Rebound by Malachi Smith. Boy, he's had a day. Malachi gets it. He drives in, puts it up, and he's fouled in the act of shooting, so he'll go to the line again where he's had an outstanding. A foul is against number 14. That is Decker. It's his second. No, it's his third. Excuse me. First foul of the quarter. Malachi will go to the line for 2. He is 4 of 5 on the day. Now 4 of 6 as he misses the first one. Second one is on its way, no good. Rebound by South. They will go deep past to Decker. Decker will go in, puts it up, good. It's like he was just hanging back there playing safety. And now Riverton's going to try and do the same thing with Malachi. And they're going to say foul on the floor. I think that's going to go against Decker. Quick 2 against him. And that will be his 4th. Gets 2 to start the 4th quarter. Monroe will look to inbound it. Does so to Clay Sheets. Back to Monroe, and Monroe almost loses it, able to save it. Drives in, goes out to Aiden Kelly, who will back up towards half court and reset. Kelly to Jackson. Jackson to Clay Sheets, who was driving in. He has to pass it to Malachi. Malachi puts it up and in. Looking to dribble drive in, putting a floater up is Cotton, no good. Rebound by Riverton. Everything going so fast here. You wouldn't know it's 61-37. Clay Sheet, now we got all sorts of discombobulation. Jackson to Malachi. Malachi and one! Malachi now with 20. He'll have a chance to get even more here. Fernandez with his 4th personal. 3rd team foul. Malachi looking to put in number 21. Malachi steps up, puts it up, and good. 64-37. And did Cotton, according to Connor, what'd he do? He won't say. He literally just dodged the ball, and it'll be inbounding now by Riverton. And Coach Wolf wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. Riverton up 64-37 with 5:33 left to play here on 93.9 KTAK and WIO Today.
Here at Haskell's Furniture and Flooring, we have the best brands. With our size, we are able to shop for you. We're able to choose the top products from the best companies. We carry Lazy Boy, Tempur-Pedic, Ashley, Sealy, Serta, and more. With our variety, we can make sure we're a one-stop shop for all of your home furnishing needs. Come in today to one of our locations in Cody, Lovell, Worland, and Riverton, where we have the best prices and a better service.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Riverton out of the inbounds, gets it underneath the clay sheets after passing it around. We do want to say Trent Weber is checked in. Drive, spin, put up by Fernandez. (64-39) Riverton on top. They come across the timeline. Malachi Smith has it stripped away from behind. And it'll lead to Callahan taking it all the way home. He now has 13, relatively quiet as the leading scorer in the second half. Had first 9 in the first and only has 2 in the third, and now 2 in the fourth. And we're going to get a whistle of some sort. Let's see here. They're going to say it was out of bounds off of the Bison. Looking to inbound is Garrett Jackson. He gets into Clay Sheets. Clay Sheets back out to Jackson for 3. No good. Rebound by the Bison. 4.5 and counting left in the ball game. Riverton up by 25. 3 put up by Fernandez. No good. Rebound by Malachi Smith. God only knows how many rebounds he actually has. They swing to Clay Sheets. Now to Weber. To Malachi at the free throw line. Spin. Puts it up. And they're going to say he walked. I didn't think that was a walk, but it was, and that's what they called, so we'll go with it. 21 points on the day right now for Malachi. Inbound is to Decker. He brings it up quickly, gets it to Roybal. Roybal looking for Waters, and they're going to go to the ground. Everybody playing for it, and what we're going to have a jump ball. Should stay with the South Bison, or as they say on the back of their jersey, they're a herd of bison, which is technically correct. Cool little mural up here, Fighting Bison class of 2021, either paid for it or painted it, one of the two. It's incredible nonetheless. Drive in by Decker off the inbounds. He's going to do it himself, and he's going to get his 4th point of the day. He has as many points as he does fouls. 64-41. Eric Smith brings it up, and he gets stripped away. Decker with it, 3:38 to go. 23-point game. They get it to Waters, now up top to Callahan for 3, good. Now it's down to a 20-point lead. Oh, wait. 64-46, 18-point game. Excuse me, I didn't have the right score. Stolen away. Callahan's going to take it all the way, put it up and in. And all of a sudden, it's a 16-point game. And Bo Anderson and Aiden Kelly are coming in. Clay Sheets gets it on the wing, gets it to Garrett Jackson, and he gets stripped of it. Quickly making a lot of turnovers. Decker takes it all the way, and the block, no, they're going to call it a foul against Eric Smith. Team third. It'll send Decker to the line to shoot 2. Preston Decker is a 33% free throw shooter. Now watch, he'll nail these clutch ones. First one on the way, and it bounces off the back iron and then up and in. He now has 5 points all in the fourth quarter, not just second half. Looking to pull within 14. Second one on the way, no good. Rebound by Malachi. Malachi to Kelly. You got Kelly, Anderson, Eric Smith, and Monroe. Monroe misses the layup. Eric Smith with a great pass. Monroe just went straight up. They're going to come down, and Monroe steals it back. That's a way to redeem yourself. And Malachi's going to drive in, and Waters, I think, is going to get called for the foul as Malachi put it up on the break. Let's see who they're going to get here. If it's Waters, it's his fourth. It is number 11, Waters. Fourth team foul as well in the quarter. Malachi going to the line here. Looking for points 22 and 23, and to stop this bit of a run by South. First one on its way, no good. Malachi takes a couple dribbles, puts the second one up, and it's good. 22 points on the game right now, I do believe. And it's back out to a 16-point lead. Quickly up is Callahan, and stolen away by Malachi Smith. He'll get it over to Bo Anderson, will then get it to Kelly. Kelly tosses it over to Eric Smith, and now they're going back to that low block for Malachi. He puts it up. Good. Goodness. 67-49. Callahan gets it on the wing. Looks to drive in, kicks out to Fernandez. Fernandez fakes, then drives. And is he just going to lose it? They're going to say Kelly touched it last. Kelly and Bo Anderson both pointing in the direction, but of course they would, no matter what. But minute 54 left. Timeout by South. We'll take it with them. And we will return for the final minute 54 here from the James Johnson Winter Classic. Riverton now back up by 18 here on Why Today KTAK.
Embrace comfort throughout the seasons with Northern Arapahoe Propane and Solid Waste. Proudly rooted in the local community, supporting Fremont County year-round. Your preferred supplier serving enrolled and non-enrolled members. For more information, call 307-463-4185.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
And welcome back here out of the timeout by South. It will be South ball, down by 18 to the Riverton Wolverines with a minute 54 left. Callahan will inbound to Decker way out towards half court. Decker will look to immediately drive, gets it to Waters. Waters spins, puts it up, no good, but Malachi Smith fouled him. And that was one of the more obvious fouls of the evening. And Waters, he only has 2 points in the second half. He had 10 in the first, and he's been held pretty darn quiet since. Be the third foul against Malachi, as well as the 14th foul. Waters not a great free throw shooter overall, and he leaves the first one well short. He is 1 for 5 so far from the free throw line. Second one on its way, no good. And I think they're going to get Aiden Kelly going up for the rebound. Maybe Fernandez fouled Bo Anderson, who knows? Well, they call the foul on Aiden Kelly for wrapping up. I mean, it was a big-time cluster, and that's a 15 foul. So it'll send Fernandez to the line. No, it wasn't Fernandez involved. It'll send Callahan to the line. He's 6 for 7 today. First one up and good. $67.50. Second one on its way is up and good. So Callahan, exactly what you'd expect. Maybe even a little bit better from the free throw line. 16-point game, minute 47 left. South will come out the full court press. Malachi to inbound. Fronting the inbounder will be Waters. Inbounded Monroe, back to Malachi. Malachi for Eric Smith, and he comes over the line. Eric, they're now trying to trap him. They get to Kelly. Kelly going underneath to Malachi. Easy pitch and catch, and he turns around all alone, puts it up and in. 69-51, back out to 18-point lead. Callahan will shoot a three, leaves it well short. That's his first miss of any kind in the fourth quarter. Malachi with the rebound, brings all the way down. They get it to Kelly. Kelly to Smith, minute 10 left. Smith guard by Callahan, over to Anderson on the left wing. Now Kelly down in the corner. Kelly going to the low block from Malachi. Little baby hook, up and good. Goodness. I'm going to have to do math. 71-51, back out in a 20-point lead. 50 seconds left. Decker will drive in, puts it up, no good. And something is wrong with Eric Smith. Decker misses it, and coming down is Monroe, and he's going to get tied up. He'll stay with Riverton, but Eric Smith kind of tweaked a muscle or something like that. And we'll get Peyton Stevens coming in and River White Plume. Now Carrera, Garcia, Lopez, number 22's coming in, and also Carter. Bench is cleared for South with 33.7 seconds left. Kelly will look to inbound. Gets it to White Plume, who's going to dribble it out and give it to Monroe. Monroe looking to drive, gets out to White Plume. Oh. White Plume just doesn't want to shoot her. He's been instructed not to. Probably more likely. They get back to White Plume, who gets it to Anderson, 13 seconds left. And Anderson, in trying to waste time, picked up his dribble and walked. Inbound is to South. They'll get it number 22. He thought about shooting. Now out to Carrera. They want him to shoot, and here's a three by 10, and it's no good by Garcia. And that is your final, 71-51. Riverton on top. When we return, it'll be time for the Click It or Ticket postgame show here on WYO Today Media and KTAK.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
And welcome back to the Click It or Ticket postgame show, and we are joined by the Papa Murphy's Player of the Game. And I was trying to go through Malachi, and I was sitting there going, and as the fourth quarter and third quarter happened, I was like, I don't think I can't not give it to him, because in the first half you had 10, but you had everybody else had 5 or more.
Yeah.
It was a great team effort. But I really want to focus on the third and fourth quarter. It looked like there was a conscious change to Connor. Put him on camera. There was a conscious change to hit you on the low block to get you posted up. Was that decision made during the half?
Yeah, we just thought if we get the ball inside, we could do great things, either if it was me or Ryan. So.
Well, it looked like it was going to be a great matchup. We were kind of keying in on the you and Waters kind of going back and forth.
Yeah.
And really impressive defensively, almost as impressive as your offensive numbers.
Yeah.
Waters had 10 in the first half, just like you did.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all held him to 2 more points the entire rest of the game. Was that a conscious effort? Because he was really the only guy who was doing anything.
Yeah.
Callahan, their leading scorer, really couldn't get past your guards.
Yeah, we just had to step up defensively. We gave up too many points than we wanted to, so we just came out, set goals for ourselves to stop them offensively.
Do you want to know how many points you had, or do you know?
I think I had 28.
That's what I've got. So if me and you agree on it, that's a good thing. Earlier today, your brother was player of the game.
Yeah.
And Eric had talked about how great it is to play with his older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are the 2 leading scorers. You combined for 41 between the 2 of you.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you the same question. What's it like playing with your little brother?
It's really fun to watch him. Like, he's probably one of our flashy players. He's fun to watch, play the point guard. He was getting the ball to me tonight.
Well, and in the third quarter, at the very end, he got just on fire, couldn't miss. So congratulations to Malachi Smith. We know you're probably exhausted at this point. You want something to drink, something to eat, and then you probably want to go to bed.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. Did y'all come down today?
Yeah,
did y'all come last night?
We came down. We left at 5 in the morning.
So y'all left at the same time we did.
Yeah.
It's been a brutal day.
Yeah.
At least now we got a little bit of a break, and is this something you think we'll see more of you posting up in the interior? Because I think you could have a whale of a game. Sheridan tomorrow will be a tough one, but at the same point in time, you have the size and you've got the footwork.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be that y'all are starting to kind of fall into certain roles, which is kind of what Bo had been talking about in the Click It or Ticket postgame show, what he'd been looking for. And it looks like y'all are filling those out nicely.
Yeah.
And y'all are finally fully healthy. What's that mean to the team?
It's nice to be healthy. It's fun to see all the guys healthy and ready to go.
Well, we want to congratulate Malachi Smith for joining us. We'll be right back on the Click It or Ticket postgame show with Coach Sheets. I promise it's not because y'all are Georgia fans.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And welcome back here. Connor and I discussing how we're going to get the players' sweat off the headphones for Coach Sheets. And we're going to go now, too, and y'all got an earful of that. We're going to go to the Gatorade Good Sport of the Game, and I'm going to go with Garrett Jackson. I was going to bring him up here if someone didn't go off, and then we had both the Smith brothers go off 28 and 13, respectively. So Garrett Jackson, congratulations, came in. Really hasn't been asked to do a whole lot offensively, but finishes with 7, and starting to show a real good game. And like Malachi and I discussed, everybody's starting to kind of fill out their roles, it seems. And we'll see if that carries on. Sheridan will be looking for blood vengeance tomorrow because Wheatland just outclassed them, had a running clock in the third quarter, held them to 6 in the first half. So they're going to come back focused and strong. But as we look at the Ranger Printers scorebook, we see that the leading scorer for South was Callahan. He was held to 9 in the first, but got 11 in the second. He finishes with 20. Then Waters with 12, and what a great job defensively by Riverton. He scored 10 in the first, 2 the rest of the game. Cotton with 8, Carter with 5, Fernandez with 4, and Roybal with 2. For Riverton, it was, of course, Malachi Smith with 28, Eric Smith with 13, Jackson with 7, Hernandez with 6, 5 by Kelly and Anderson, as well as Gantenbein. So we're going to be joined here by Coach Sheets. A nice win tonight. Get back on the right track here. And tell me a little bit about it. Seemed like in the second half, guys started to kind of fill their roles.
They did.
Feel where they were, especially, and it looked like there was conscious effort to get Malachi the ball in the low block.
Yeah, there needs to be that. When you have kind of what you feel like a mismatch, they were – Malachi was feeling it, and to only miss 1 field goal in the whole game, we had him for, I think, 11 of 12, and then 28 points and 18 rebounds. So that was a big night. I don't know what you had him for, but he had a good night.
I got him for 28.
Yeah. So for him, to step up like that, and the guys to get him the ball, because that's, it's frustrating as a post player. You work your tail off, you're open, and you don't get the ball. So, for the guys to actually kind of get him the ball was fun to see, and then he finished and had a really great night. I don't know the last time we've had somebody with 18 boards.
I don't either.
Maybe, and then the combination of 28 points too. So
then his brother also throwing in 13.
Yep.
But what I really wanted to ask you about, because everybody's going to fixate on the points. We
sure.
named player of the game for the points.
Oh yeah.
But the defensive job he did, especially Waters had 10 just like he did in the first half, and then to hold him to not just only 2 points, but only 4 field goal attempts, just completely frustrating. What can you say about that and Malachi's effort on the defensive end?
It's kind of where we need him to be. He's got to be that defender that can block shots, that can at least alter them. Sometimes it's not always a block, but it's an altered shot, and so that was big. We got to kind of help him out a little bit when they do get it in to kind of dig a little bit with our guards. But again, just a great effort from the whole team. Those guys showed up with points and assists and rebounds, and I felt like, again, we're still going in spurts. We need to put some full games together, but I feel like the boys are doing a good job making strides at that. And it was a big day. We're at the school at 4:30 this morning and leaving the gym at 10. So it's proud of the boys. It's a fun day. What else would you like to be doing? Well, we'd like to be playing basketball.
Exactly. And, what will kind of get lost in the Malachi Smith points, but I want to point out is the rest of the team with the balanced scoring. You had one with 6 and like 5 guys with 5 at half. But talk a little bit about a guy who's kind of seemed to come into his own, figure out where his offense is going to come from. He hasn't been asked, I'm guessing, to take a lot of shots, but it's Garrett Jackson.
Garrett's done a great job. He's had, we've talked about him having some really good practices, and that's where, when you're a young team trying to fill some shoes, that's where you're going to earn the time. And Garrett's done a good job in practice, showing us that, he's going to work his tail off, and that's been what has earned him the time. And then when he gets in the game and steps up like that, we just see good things coming from him.
Well, it was a fun night. You've got Sheridan now. You've got a little bit of elongated time. You don't have to play till 4 o'clock or 4:30.
Right.
Sheridan, of course, could be not the typical Sheridan, but still a good team and probably out for blood after getting humiliated by Wheatland tonight.
They beat Wheatland by big. Like they humiliated.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Exact opposite way.
Yeah, they won big time. So I think they're the best team we've seen so far. So they're going to be watching them play. They get after you. They're that physical football team that's won a whole bunch of games in a row. They just don't have pads on.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. And then, of course, on the final day, you get to go face number 1.
And Laramie is kind of the team that's everybody's chasing this year. So to get these two teams back to back, it's hard to pick the top 2, but they're definitely Sheridan's right there, and Laramie's for sure the best team, at least when you're kind of looking at overall quality of teams.
And looking at ahead to that game, just I know coaches never do, but we're allowed to, and the fans are allowed to. Is that Laramie game? There's a post matchup that could be like a little bit of a basketball lover's dream to watch.
Yeah, that'll be fun, and that's what competitors like. When you can get a matchup like that, it will be fun to watch.
Just hope that the refs let them play a little physical.
For sure.
Call it really tight.
Yep, for sure.
So, want to thank Coach Sheets. We're going to let him get out of here. I'm sure he's hungry and wants to get to sleep.
We appreciate you coming.
And we left at the same time you did. So we'll be right back to wrap things up here on YO Today.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
All right, welcome back. And somehow we got bad information. So Sheridan dominated Wheatland today, and it was a running clock early on. And it may have been that the radio guys were from the same group, but it was not pretty. It was not good. And, of course, Riverton now gets a little bit of time off, which will be nice. But time off being that they'll get to sleep, they'll get to wake up, eat breakfast, and they won't have to play until 4 o'clock or 4:30. And then, of course, it will be at 1 and 2:30 will be the games on Saturday. So for everybody, let's just hope for the buses, for the fans who've come down, for the parents who've driven down, heck, for us, for competitors, whatnot, that I-80 is not horribly windy. And I mean horribly windy by I-80 standards. We know it's going to be windy because that's going to make the most sense to come back on Saturday. So, for cameraman Connor, this has been Kevin Shields. Thank you, Leanne Sanderson, for helping us out with the board op back at the mothership. And we will be back here tomorrow at about 3:10, 3:15-ish for the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, as it will be Riverton Lady Wolverines against Sheridan, followed immediately after by the boys versus Sheridan here on KTAK and YO Today.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub, pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry Aisle. Carol, can you hear us?